98.
And we are live here with my co-host, David Schell. My name is Ryan Boom Grondin. And
is that kaboom or just
start this off? We're going to start this off. What's going on, man?
Well, I am out in Western Pennsylvania, actually, for a non-pulling event, but I'm hoping to make some pulling in on the way home tomorrow. But the lighting in the Motel 6 is not all that great, but I guess you can still see me. But since
actually, you look clearer than when you're at home.
Well, it's probably, it's like the line from Fiddler on the Roof where the hint of the matchmaker said to the guy, I have a perfect, girl for your son. And he says, she's almost blind. She can hardly see. I said, tell the truth. Does your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks is a perfect match. So that's why I kind of blend into the darkness here.
Oh, hold on.
The way he looks is a perfect match. Yep.
I got to pull up YouTube because for some reason I can't always see the comments on streaming.
Well, let's see. What do we have in the comments?
See, Drew's in the house.
Well, it looks like we have me, you, and Drew.
Drew, David Mars in the house. Mac Live podcast, same time as well.
There he is, yeah.
Well, we're always Friday night, so it's not our fault, man. Oh, anyway. Yeah, I'm thinking of, like my tag name, changing it to Ryan Boom Grondin. What do you guys think?
Well, I don't know, as long as somebody else doesn't already have it trademarked.
I don't think anyone has it trademarked. I mean, I could be Ryan Boom Grondin. Nobody can trademark the word boom, I don't know. Hard to say. I was thinking about on all of our medals on the back putting don't stare off at me, son, on all our medals. Ryan Wrist Grondin, except pronounced wrist. Anyway, yeah, dude, you know what I don't get is this, like, this guy's trying to make it seem now like, oh, Ryan's always been drama. Like, dude, you invited me to be on the AUA board. I didn't ask to be on it. You made me. I woke up one morning and I was a board member. Along with Billy Ortegas, Mikey Oliva, Bill Collins.
You said, gee, I wonder what it pays.
Bill Collins and Sean. There's 5 of us. Bill Collins quit because him and Sean couldn't see eye to eye on things. Imagine that. So, and then he wanted to join the 98 franchise, but didn't want to actually sign a contract or pay. So I was like, well, if you want to come on and you see value in your name or whatever, let's see, show us, like, share some of our stuff, do this stuff. 6 months, nothing, not one share, not one mention of Winter Blast. So I don't know why he wanted to join, but I didn't set him up all like the other franchises because he refused to pay and all that. And and I agreed to it. I was like, yeah, that's fine. Let's see what if you're saying you can add value, show us. Let's see what your name brings to the franchise. And apparently 0. So anyway, I just think it's funny to spin it like I'm a terrible person when you're the one who also invited every single 98 franchise to be in the AUA without asking them. So some of them were like, why do I have to be a part of this? I didn't ask to be. And and soon after dropped out, and then the rest dropped out after the recent drama. But apparently, if you just disagree with someone, you become, in his words, their mortal enemy. So now I'm an enemy. But anyway, I'm okay with that. Engen did that at one point, and then later went back on it and was explained what 98 meant, and he saw the error in his ways. Now he doesn't exist, even though people messaged me saying you shouldn't mess with Engen, he'll destroy 98. We're still here. Sean thinks he can destroy 98. I'm still here. James Reed thought he could destroy 98. I'm still here. I don't think we're going anywhere, man. I think we're going to be here for a while. If you guys want to view us as the enemy, that's fine. But we do a lot of things for other promoters to be able to promote their events, like the groups that we started and us sharing everything that comes through our groups. So, if you view us as the enemy, that's your freedom in America to view whoever you want as the enemy. But we're not the enemy of the sport for sure. And that's that. If people are willing to end a friendship over a disagreement, then you were never friends. So that's all I'm going to say. You can say whatever you want about me, but if you're pretending to be my friend and you're jumping in 98 and adding me to the AUA, and then we have one disagreement and all of a sudden it's the end of the world, then you were never a friend. And that should speak volumes about your character. It is what it is.
Well, and I'll tell you, we will, two other points. Number one, we'll help anybody. In fact, next week, I won't mention names. They can wait till next week. But next week, we're going to have two people on to talk about their super match, which, as it happens, is going.
Oh, you can say their names.
What?
Yeah, you can say their names. Go ahead.
Kevin Palk and Otha Loving, and it's going to take place. Their super match is taking place in Ohio, about 6 hours from Winter Blast, on the same day as Winter Blast.
On the same day. Talk about it. And we're still having them on. So
yeah, and not only that,
not a big deal. Not a big deal.
I got to say this for Boom and James and Engen. I don't think any of them actually threatened your life, though, like one person did this week. But I could be wrong on that.
Carolyn Looms in the house, David Marr, the Drew, the usual suspects.
Yes, Ryan willing to.
Thank you for all the
threats against his life just for 98.
I do get a lot of threats. It's weird. But for some reason, arm wrestlers feel like when they're angry, they got to threaten someone's life, which is weird. Because I've gotten so many death threats, you would think one of them would go through with it, but I'm still here, still alive. It's kind of, what, I don't know. If you're a man of your word and you're going to make a death threat, you should follow through. I'm just saying,
Do you think it's the machine gun that's mounted in your bedroom window? Is that what's keeping them away?
I have no idea, dude. Perimeter fence, barbed wire. I don't know what it is.
It certainly isn't your dog.
Maybe they're scared of Everly. Everly can kick some ass, dude.
Mm-hmm.
She's a ninja.
Yeah.
But yeah, Randy's not with us tonight. I think they're inducing his wife tonight, so he may have a child any moment. Who knows? Congratulations to Randy and his wife. That's pretty awesome. If you don't stop doing what you're doing, then I won't stop either. You know me, Drew. I'll never stop. You know what it is there's a lot of people in our sport that can't speak up against stuff that's messed up. I'll use an example like Paul Passmore, or Paul Lynn, or Paul Cruz, any of the Pauls. Let's use the Pauls as an example. If they were to speak up against stuff in the sport that's not cool, they could lose opportunities because if they piss off a promoter or they piss off a certain, promotion, they might lose opportunities in the sport where I can say whatever the fuck I want, whenever I want, because I can't lose opportunities because I don't have any. I don't have any. I don't plan on having any. I don't want any. So I can speak on things and stand up for the sport or stand up for people that can't necessarily do it for themselves because they can't really do anything to me personally. So when I see someone say something ridiculous, I can disagree with them. I can disagree with them and say, no, I don't agree with that. Where other guys might not say anything at all because if they piss off the wrong person, it could ruin opportunities for them in the future. So me not giving a crap about those opportunities gives me freedom to say some things I want. And if it rubs people the wrong way or they disagree, at least they can't hurt one of our pullers that could be affected. And a lot of times I'll step in the way of a bullet that's aimed at someone and say what I want to say so that person doesn't have to do it. And that's kind of the case this time because there were 3 individuals that really got into it with Sean, and I could see it was going to a bad place. So I just stepped in and tried to calm it down, and it didn't work. And then I disagreed with, Sean, and then he, acted like a little baby having a tantrum, but it is what it is. And also I think 98 is doing some things that no other promotion has done. And I think with that comes, I don't know if it's, I don't want to say jealousy or I mean, maybe it is a little, yeah, but we get some hate because I think people thought that the whole franchise thing at first was going to fail. Nobody would do it. And then we got a lot of people that signed in a very quick amount of time. We had to drop Ted and his wife because they got some serious issues that we just didn't want to be a part of. And then Alan Vaughn took over. He's doing great things down there now. But all of our franchise owners, we just had a meeting Monday night. We got some great plans. We're all working together. Brian Parliament, all those guys up there in Canada, like we're united. And we're talking about things and we're planning things together as one unit, even though technically we're all separate promoters that have just come under one banner, 98. We like our concept. We like our, mission statement of what 98 means. And I think that concept works across many sports, but specifically arm wrestling, it's brought us all together. I think people can associate themselves with 98 much easier than some of the top elite things because there's more 98 percenters than there are 2 percenters. And let's be honest, it's not the 2 percenters that are buying shirts, buying the pay-per-views because they're on it. And when they do get shirts, they get them for free. When they get services from sponsors, they get it for free. It's the 98% of us that really carry the sport financially by going to tournaments, buying pay-per-views, buying shirts, buying merch, supporting their favorite podcasts, supporting their favorite, local tournaments, stuff like that. That's really who controls the sport. And I feel like some of these gatekeepers and elitists forget that and only cater to a certain type, and their tournaments are getting smaller and they're complaining about turnout and this and that. And I feel like it's because they're not advancing with the sport. The sport, you can't sit there and keep bringing up how the sport was 30 years ago because it's a completely different game now. And now with the internet and promoting through the internet. And so when these older guys get on here and they're like, you guys don't understand, when I used to promote events, I had to pass out flyers and walk to the tournament, uphill both ways in the snow with no shoes.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's not like that now. Like there's tons of tournaments and it's very competitive. There's a lot of tournaments, and there's a lot of new promoters. There's people doing small ones. There's people doing big ones. There's people doing medium ones. You know, if you want a tournament, there's one out there probably in the Northeast within a couple hours of you almost every weekend through the whole year almost. So I'm just saying, it's not like it used to be where, you know, you were on the boards and posting your event to only 40 people or something and hoping people showed up. And it's very competitive now. And if you don't do something different and you don't keep up with the times, or you're still doing the same kind of tournament for 30 years, people are going to start going to the newer tournaments that are doing new things. Or, I mean, I've been to a few tournaments with like zero music. Sounds like you're in a bingo hall where they're just yelling out a name. And I'm like, man, this tournament has been like this for 30 years and zero changes. And a lot of the, you know, like Sean Hancock, for instance, there's a lot of arm wrestlers that got into arm wrestling don't know who he is because they're new. You know, you can't just assume that people know you. You know what I mean? Just because you think you have a big name in the sport and you're doing a lot for the sport or whatever. A lot of these new guys do not know the older guys. Or, you know, I mean, they all know Devin. They all know people with a super, you know, big social media, but the average guys that are out there and don't, you know, go viral or this or that, or are not in the top 2 elite, you know, they might not be as known as they used to be when there was less social media. So anyway, my point of all this is I think it's funny when people bash 98 that don't have a clue what we're about. Like, there were a lot of people on Sean's video that were like bashing me and 98, and I'm like, all those people don't even know me, and and it's just to get a nod from Sean. They're saying things about me that are just not true. They don't know. Some of them I've never even met in my life, and they're making little digs and comments. I mean, you got Chuck Ryder going off. I've never even met him in my life. He's just mad because he threatened me once, and I told him that it was unlikely that he would follow through because I'm not a woman, because he has a history of hitting women. So,
and then Ryan did a spin kick where he kicked above his head, and everybody at the practice went, "Holy crap!"
no one thought I could jump, let alone jump and do a spin kick at the same time. But I did it, and I sent that little video clip to Chuck Ryder, who sent me a video of him punching his hand saying, "This is you if I ever see you." And I'm like, well, this is you if I ever see you.
I believe
anyway,
this is for you, Chuck Ryder, as you would swing your foot above your head.
I think a lot of these guys don't like how transparent we are. Like we're very transparent about cash flow, money, revenue, sales, you know, things we disagree with. And I think they don't like how transparent we are because they're not. A lot of these guys are not transparent. Like, if we're broke, we're not afraid to be like, hey, we're broke. You know, our whole model is like, we throw a tournament, we pay everybody, and whatever's left, we hope that we have enough to buy the medals for the next tournament. And it just on and on and on. And if there's anything left over after buying medals, that money goes aside towards Winter Blast at the end of the year, which is our end of the year tournament, even though it's at the beginning of the year, technically in March, which we might be changing the date from, because I don't know if all you guys noticed, but every promoter on earth has thrown a tournament on top of ours. I don't know if it's intentional or just not paying attention or not caring, but there's a lot of stuff within 2 weeks before us and 2 weeks after us, and every week in between, including on top of us. You know, and that's fine, but you know, we don't try to intentionally do that to anybody. But it seems like the other way around.
I think it's probably a combination. Some yes and some no. I mean, some are and some are just
straight amount.
oblivious.
As employees and pullers. Integrity says a lot about someone casting aspirations about someone they never met. I agree there. some of the people that were like, oh, figures or saying stuff like that are people that don't know me personally, or like saying, oh, the franchise is a scam. Well, we got 10 franchises that all are in it. Ask any of them if it's a scam. The only person that talks badly about the franchise is Ted and his wife, who didn't even stay in it long enough to do anything or nothing. They just quit, and they're all disgruntled, whatever. But every other franchise got along. They're the only ones that had problems every damn day, or didn't even honor the contract. So we had to cut them loose anyway. So luckily they quit, because they were about to be cut loose anyway the next day. So anyway, all the other franchises get along together. They all. I didn't track down one of them. Like, I put out a post saying we're looking for people that would be interested in franchising, and we got a ton of people that responded. I haven't like messaged someone and like, you need to be a franchise. Like, I'm not making people be a franchise. So if you want to know whether there's value in joining the 98 franchise, ask one of the franchise people like Paul Passmore, or Nathan McCallan, or Brian Parliament, or Ray Cody, or Alan Vaughn, or James Latta, or Colby Hutzel, or Josh Berger, or any of these people that are in it. Mikey Oliva, like Dave Flaherty. Ask any of the guys that are involved in the 98 whether it's worth joining, and let them be the ones to answer. Don't take my word for it. My only goal is to continue to do things that bring value to being a 98 franchise. And, now that we're franchising and we're bigger, we're starting to catch the eye of bigger sponsors. And our goal, even all these people that think that this is a money grab, our goal is if we can get a national sponsor that's like, hey, here's $20,000 for the year, we can disperse that amount equally among all the franchises so that they can use that money to get better tables or better banners, or to increase the quality of their 98 tournaments. And that's the whole goal of this, is being a bigger organization to be able to attract bigger sponsors so that we can disperse that money to all of them. And the more people we get in it, the better.
It's just not catching the eye of sponsors. I mean, if imitation is the best form of flattery, I mean, gosh, you woke up one day about a week or two back, and what do you see? But 98 Ecuador, some Ecuadorian 98 with our shield.
Isn't that funny, dude?
Yeah.
I'm scrolling through the 98 groups because since someone shut my account down, and I'm not gonna guess at who did it because I don't have any proof, but someone, and the timing seems really crazy, but someone reported my account a whole bunch of times. So whoever you were, you accomplished it. They shut my account down. They also shut down my personal Instagram, my personal Facebook. I lost pictures of my daughter that I'll never get back. I lost pictures of my dad who passed away that I'll never get back. So thank you for that. I hope it was worth it to just try to hurt 98 or hurt me in 98, whatever. You accomplished it. Hope you're proud of yourself. Awesome job on that. It definitely worked, and you got what you wanted. I hope it was worth it. But Randy in the house. Randy, good luck to you, buddy, and your wife. Might be another little Randy running around soon, possibly. Another 98%er being released into the world.
Did you notice earlier that Carolyn made some suggestions of what to call the kid?
I think they should name it 98.
Well, no, she was suggesting either Ryan, or if it's a girl, Rihanna.
Oh God, no. But yeah, so anyway, we got a lot of stuff going on, and we got Winter Blast coming up. So if you already said going to Winter Blast and you see our new page, could you hit going on that one too? Because that page, our original page is just kind of frozen there. I don't know if they're gonna get rid of it or whatever, but it showed hundreds of people going, hundreds of people maybe going. So, we had a big following, but then it's just kind of frozen there. So new people can't see it. Only people that had already hit going. So if anyone could help us share the 98 Winter Blast 2026 new page, please help us share it around and try to get people to hit going or interested on it. Because hopefully a lot of the people will do it, because I can't post anything new on the old one. So any new announcements have to be on the new one, and those people won't see them unless they come over to the new page. So help us spread the word on that. That would be great. But we have a lot of vendors coming to Winter Blast this year, which is going to be cool. We got some hobo clowns for the kids doing balloon animals, and they're going to be doing crowd magic to the crowd and kind of mocking arm wrestlers and stuff. That should be fun. We got a lady coming to read tarot cards of people. We got a woman that does pain patches specifically for sports. So that could be a big thing for arm wrestlers. We got 3D printers coming that are doing like 3D dragons, all kinds of stuff for the kids. So that'll be cool. I know Lucas Raymond is coming with his merch. I don't know if he's bringing all his handles and stuff because he's been pretty busy, but he said he would try to come with his merch and stuff, and he always has great hats and shirts and stuff. Mikey Oliva's coming up. He's bringing a bunch of he's making some Winter Blast Pro Gear shirts that look awesome. He showed me the design, pretty badass. IFP will be in the house to give out the $2,500 worth of prizes to the winners of best overall. So it'll be $1,250 left arm, $1,250 right arm. Plus, I had some custom metal shields made, 24-inch, all engraved with 98 and IFP. So come check that out. What else? We got some great super matches planned. Kevin Kaler versus David Hobbs, Paul Cruz versus Nathan McAllen. And we got a bunch of that are still being worked out. But also, Little Henry has a super match. Henry Passmore against Logan Bittinger's nephew. So that should be fun to watch. Candy's pulling Lydia Tupper, lefty, and Sky, righty. So that should be a crazy match. Billy Dunbar has a match. Well, we got a bunch more in the works. We're just trying to lock them in, but some of them are very hard. Like the younger kids that are coming up. There's so many levels to this where we have a lot of them that we're trying to find matches for, but they don't line up properly with each other. So it's hard to find, some of them should be going against adults because they're that level. And then some of them, are a little lower, but not quite ready for like a full adult male, so it's really hard to find some for those guys. But yeah, people, you want to match at Winter Blast, man, we're always willing to try to match you up if you want to pull. And it's usually Friday night. So keep that in mind. Drew putting up our East versus West King of the Table. If you use the code 98 Arm Wrestling, you will get a discount, and it'll look good. It'll look good that people are using our code. Logan and Flip Larson are in the left arm open class tomorrow. Nice. That'll be interesting. Philip has a lot of height, man. A lot of height in that arm. That's real hard to deal with. If you saw him pulling with Brian Shaw had a hard time dealing with that super high setup of Philip. But I know we invited Devin to Winter Blast, and he's got his match coming up, so he's focused on that. But after that, we will try to twist his arm into coming to Winter Blast. We'll see what happens.
You give him another opportunity to wring your neck.
I think IFP is trying to get Cody Wood to come up to Winter Blast. So all you 155 guys that are out there that want to crack at Cody, maybe come out to Winter Blast. See how you can do against him. Dustin Pulls coming up from Texas. He's going to be in the house. He's a beast. See, he doesn't want a super match, so he just wants to pull the tournament. Probably trying to go for that best overall cash or to place in his weight class. Dude, I got some freaking these dragon medals. I got the dragons for first place, and then I got for the super matches these 8-inch dragon medals. They're fucking we're talking like Flavor Flav clock size medals for the super matches. So that's pretty cool. First time I just learned that our medals guy can do up to like a ridiculous amount of inches. So I'm like, dude, can you do an 8-inch one? And he's like, yeah. So I'm like, let's go for 8 inches, dude. Let's see. I personally don't have 8 inches. I may not have 12 inches, but it smells like a foot. You know my old sayings. Anyway, but yeah, we have a lot going into Winter Blast this year, man, and I'm really excited. We got some good sponsors coming up. We ordered our banners. I ordered the dragons today, dude. I mean, it's like over $3,000 worth of medals and dragons and awards that we're giving out. So
those are exactly 4 weeks from today.
Yeah. That's scary, dude. That's way too fast. That's coming way too fast, man. But hopefully everybody will be there. One of the things like we've been talking about is is Winter Blast worth it? And we're going to find out this year, because if we don't get enough people to come to Winter Blast, financially, it's not worth it, because we put a lot of money into Winter Blast to make it that level of an event. So if guys, would rather go to their local tournament that pops up or super match thing at practice, it's really going to become a point where Winter Blast financially, we can't keep doing it if we're going to take a loss. And the only way we don't take a loss is if we get decent numbers in attendance. So if you guys want that level of a tournament and that quality, then we need people to come to it. If you don't want to come to it, that's fine, because in the amount of time and effort we put into Winter Blast, we could have thrown 2 regular size tournaments and not put all this money and energy into Winter Blast. But I like doing Winter Blast because I feel like it's a different kind of tournament, huge turnout, different level, different quality. And I would like to keep doing it, but financially we can't keep taking a loss on it, or we can't keep putting so much into it. Or we're going to have to cut down costs on it. Which I don't want to do, because I feel like that takes away from the quality. I think having it at a nice hotel or casino or something, and with a hotel on site, and unfortunately those types of places are really difficult to get for free. So, we do have to come out of pocket and pay for those. And we do gotta, just the refs alone, just to get them to Winter Blast, travel, hotel. We're almost $3,000. That doesn't count their pay or anything. That's just covering hotels and a couple of them, like some gas money and stuff like that. Almost $3,000 right there. So all the guys that, like, oh, there's no way they don't make money off Winter Blast. Dude, last year was expensive as hell, dude. It was like just the venue alone almost ate up our whole budget just for the venue for 2 nights. So, but yeah, anyway, if you guys want us to continue to do Winter Blast, then please come out and support it. If you don't, then we will go back to the drawing board after this year and see what makes sense. Because if we don't, we have to respond to how the community is. So we would be stupid to continue to throw Winter Blast if the community doesn't want a big tournament like this and gravitates more to the small ones. So, it's up to you guys, but you're going to help us make up our minds by the turnout we have. So, I know there's a lot of stuff in March, but it comes down to, everybody has a choice. So if the community's choosing the smaller tournaments and the little super match things and stuff like that, then we have to adjust our model and move forward in that way. We can't.
I'm sure you know better than I do. Who all is coming. But I've just, as you've been talking here, I've been sitting, counting in my head the people that I know are coming and how many states we're going to have represented. And I'm somewhere in the low 20s. So we might have people here from better than half the states, because I'm sure I'm missing some of them that you know about that I don't.
Yeah. And another thing, Winter Blast, I've always kept at a $40 entry fee, even though I've seen tons of small events have gone up to 50. And I'm trying not to go up to 50 because I think 40 is the magic number for a big tournament. But, I don't know. We'll see what happens at this Winter Blast, and then we'll make our choices after that. If we break, I'm okay breaking even. We don't need to make money off it. If we just break even, I'm happy, because then none of our guys are taking a loss. None of our guys are taking a hit. I'm not taking a hit. Sue's not taking a hit. But if we do take a hit this year, then we may not have Winter Blast in the same capacity. We might just have 2 small tournaments in, March and whatever.
Yeah, Passmore said they were going to come on later. I noticed Candy in the chat is saying she's currently sitting at Mellow Mushroom, waiting on the longest dinner in her life. Candy, do you really think that a place called Mellow Mushroom would move that rapidly?
Right? They're all eating mushrooms and trying to serve you dinner at the same time, and they're just like wandering around like, "Hey man, I got your plate. Did you order this?" "No." "Oh, sorry. I'll be back later."
Yeah. Yeah, Mellow Mushroom doesn't sound like a really rapidly, doesn't sound like fast food.
Sounds mellow. They're all super mellow, dude.
Yeah.
Meth mushroom would have done it before you sat down. Yeah. If it was meth mushroom, dude, you would have got there and the food would have already been sitting there. Yeah, I'd like a hot dog. Sit right here. It's already there.
Shubich had said earlier that he was on his program. Does Shubich actually have a program? Do you think people talk on his program, or on
whose program?
Is it just videos of him flexing?
Who?
What do you think? Shubich.
Shubich?
Yeah, he said earlier he had a program. I don't know. I just can't do Shubich program. Let's see.
Super matches. We should do like Montana, have people put money on the match, like an auction. We could do that, but here in PA, if you don't get a permit to do that, it's kind of illegal. But, you never know. You never know what could happen.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Shubich said his program is just flexing. That's what I figured. It's probably why nobody's watching it, but it's just a guess.
Oh, Dave, I'm sure you watch it, my friend.
I'm just watching you.
I didn't know that he has a channel where he only flexes, but you did.
Well, no, he said it earlier. He said it in the chat. I'm paying attention to the chat while you're going on. It's because there's something I want to bring to your attention.
And I know that Schubert flexing is one of those things you want to bring to my attention.
Mm-hmm.
I watch him flex too, TikTok, and I share his videos.
I don't even have a TikTok.
Between him and Mikey, dude, I'm like, Jesus Christ. My whole feed is just two dudes flexing all the time.
Yeah, TikTok fucking communists.
Look, his pants are extra ruffled right now. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that they'd be ruffled if he was. That means there's lots of. If they're ruffled, there's lots of space left over, doesn't it?
I'm going to put this link out there. Anybody wants to hop on, feel free. I'm probably not going to stay on too late tonight. Tomorrow, my daughter's birthday was Valentine's Day. But tomorrow is her birthday party that we planned with all her little friends from school and their parents. So we'll see. James Latta in the house. So we got David, the Professor Shell, James, Coat of Armwars Latta, Ryan, Boom Grondin. And here we are, guys. What's going on, man?
I think you might need to embrace that new nickname officially.
Oh, yeah. I think Boom, like, hey, Ryan's here. Boom. And these are my explosive. I mean, I have a tattoo of the Unabomber. Boom. It's my explosive hand.
That's your explosive hand.
Yeah.
It is.
Makes more sense for me to be Boom than Boom.
Yeah, I agree. Listen, I'm just saying. I've decided I'm gonna stay on until it takes this video to export. I've got the next episode of Table Talk coming out here.
Yeah.
We're doing the editing right now, or we just finished the editing. It's got to export,
How do you feel about on all of our medals from now on? We write, "Don't stare off at me, son," on all of them.
I think that's it's probably a good slogan.
Yeah.
I feel like that could really catch on.
I feel like if someone was staring at me, the first thing that would come to mind would be, "Don't stare off at me, son."
No, they're staring over here. They're like this.
Yeah, they're not even
you
staring.
Want them to look at you,
and then you yell that out.
Don't stare off at me, son. So
and then they look at you. You know what's funny about that video is Sean always talks about like people's like refs' demeanor and how you have to control the match and like kind of de-escalate. And that totally escalated the whole thing. Like, you shouldn't be yelling at a fucking guy and like ripping his arm around. Like, the dude clearly either arm wrestled really long ago or was new, because he's grabbing he's not even grabbing the peg, he's grabbing the pin line. At first he was grabbing the guy's elbow, like old school. Why would you yell at him? Like, just pull him aside and say, "Hey, bud, I'm going to go through the rules with you real quick and show you what you need to do." You know what I mean? Like, why would you scream at him and make a viral video of you being an asshole? I know people thought it was funny and laughed, but that poor guy probably felt humiliated. And that was his first experience at an arm wrestling tournament. The ref screaming at him.
Well, supposedly the
cool.
guy has not been seen again. Like, nobody knows who he is.
Yeah. Probably never coming back. Would you? Someone embarrassed you and made a viral video of you, and they embarrassed you and yelled at you, and then Matt Connolly in the house. I got a meeting with Matt Connolly and Dave Stockbridge. Wednesday?
Man, you got meetings with everybody.
Wednesday night. I think we're going to discuss some of the last man standing tournaments, events, super match series, whatnot.
That'd be good. Yeah.
See, Schubert's knows.
Unlike these people, I have Ryan's number. I just call him up anytime.
Yeah.
Someday.
Usually I just send it right to voicemail. Sometimes I answer his calls. Yeah. Yeah, like like back in school, like when you elbowed someone, you arm wrestled someone at the table, boom, and you would grab their friggin' elbow and hold it in place, and they'd grab your elbow, and that's how you arm wrestled. So that dude obviously didn't know what he was doing. So why would you yell at him like that? Like, why didn't you just tell him, like, hey, buddy, calm down. I'm gonna show you what's going on. Like, here, you got to put your hand over here. You got to do this. Not fucking don't stare off at me, son. Like you're ready to fight him.
I want to see
Dude,
like
that was terrible.
I want to see like Baxter say that at East versus West or something. They just had the stare downs, the posing. Yeah. Just be like, gets on the mic like, don't stare off at me, son. Like they're doing their dramatic pose or something.
Yeah. Boom. I got some of that boom steak seasoning. It's very bland. It's very bland.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Really? It's not very good.
Well, I got some when he first came out with it. He gave me some for free down at the Sarah Bachman Classic. And then I bought some more. It was very bland, dude. I was just trying to support the cause. But now you want an honest review, buddy. He said he put very little salt in it. That could be the problem. I don't know. It doesn't. You don't really taste it. It's like,
Well, it just reminded me of there's the comedian Tim Dillon.
Yeah.
And Tim Dillon, when he's talking about people, he always calls them friends of the show. So it's such and such friend of the show. But I would say you have someone who's not a friend of the show. So you might say Sean Boom Hancock, not a friend of the show. But he could be. He could come back in to the fold and become a friend of the show.
I mean, he could apologize for being a douchebag, or I don't know. Just say sorry, like, hey, sorry that I took it so extreme because you disagreed with me. I mean, that's crazy, dude, to end a friendship and a relationship over disagreeing with someone. Oh, Rabbi Forklift. Outlaws and 98%. Hell yeah, man. Leaning towards Devin.
Well, I have now been invited to perform a marriage. So I will be performing a marriage here in a few months.
Do you do divorces?
Do I? No.
I'm just wondering. Just wondering if you do divorces. Not asking.
No.
Not asking for me.
Just marriages. Yeah. Well, and I haven't done one before, so I'm doing some premarital counseling.
Are you nervous?
I got this book.
Yeah.
No, I got this. I'm locked in. I'm ordained. I'm certified.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
Well, Ryan's certified too, but in a different way.
I'm a certified level 1 referee under Sean Boom Hancock. And apparently it means nothing. You can just rip that right up, throw it away.
Is he allowed to take it away?
He probably will take it away. I'm no longer part of AUA. This
Oh yes.
muzzle tough.
So you had to practice on a different day of the week this week there, James?
Yes. We had practice on a Wednesday night. We have moved to Wednesday night. We moved to Wednesday night because one of our guys was kind of changing his schedule. And so he said Wednesday night would work for him.
Website, we can get certified for $25. Maybe there will be soon, Carolyn. Because 98,
he didn't show up.
We're starting our own referee certification program, and we got the backing of international master referee Corey Miller.
Yeah, I was working on some other stuff, James, so I didn't actually watch it, but I saw that pop up with it.
See what happens there.
I don't normally practice this night.
No, yes, normally there's nights and hopefully
that is a fact. I am certified to ref pillow fights. But in talking to a lot of the high level refs, none of these ref certifications in America really mean anything. Someone started organizations here in USA, whether it's USAA, USAF, PAL, and started their own ref certifications here in America. But it means nothing here, really. It's just a fancy thing. I do understand the need for it, but pretty much anybody can start an organization, start a referee certification program under some high-level ref that's been leveled up at Worlds, like Corey Miller or any of these other refs, Sean, Luke Pulsher, any of these high-end refs. But yeah, I mean, it basically just means that a high-level ref is overseeing certifications, telling you what level you're at.
Well, actually, anybody can set up a ref certification program without a high-level ref. Just the question is anybody can believe it's worth the room it takes up?
Well, here's my goal is we're going to make our referee program more strict than any other one out there. So when you have a level 2 98 ref, our goal is to make sure that level 2 ref is actually more advanced than any other level 2 ref out there. So our program will be more strict. It'll be more difficult, but it's all for the reason of having the best refs in the game. And I think, we got Ray Romanowski, who takes reffing very, very serious. Corey Miller's going to help him level up to the level that he should already be at anyway. And we're just going to create a really cool training program where we have videos for every single rule, every single scenario. So our refs can pull, if they have a question or they need work in an area, they can pull up a video, watch it, find out the right way to do it, and then implement that in their way of reffing. And that's how we're going to do it. And we're going to be really strict on how we level up guys. Because let's be honest, I took Sean's level 1 in person, not online. And I was fooling around the whole time and didn't even take it serious. And I got leveled up when really I shouldn't have been leveled up. I should have been failed. Absolutely. So that made me wonder how many other people like me that are just friends with Sean that were just given a certification are allowed to go through without even taking it serious. So it made me think, like, are people taking reffing serious? And if they're not, are they still getting leveled up just because, for the $50? I don't know. If you're paying $50 to level up and you're just being given a level 1 because, someone at that level doesn't view 1 as very, important. Well, it is to us because a level 1 can down ref, and us smaller promotions, we need down refs. So I wouldn't want a level 1 that didn't take reffing serious. And to say that if you don't want to be a world level, you don't take reffing serious, I think was silly, because I feel like, Ray has taken reffing serious since level 1. Sean even skipped him from level 1 to 3. Didn't even make him take the level 2 test. So, does that happen often? I don't know. You know what I mean? Who knows?
Episode 9 of Table Talk is uploading now on YouTube.
What is the 98 budget for Winter Blast 2026? Well, I'll tell you what, we don't have much left after paying for all the hotels for the refs, buying the medals. We're plus the venue. We're probably like 15 grand in, and it didn't even start yet. And we still have some more stuff. We got to get some banners for the sponsors and stuff like that with their logos on it. Because, sponsors get a package and, it tells you everything that they like. People think we just get money from sponsors and it's just extra money. It's not. They buy a package and there's specific things that we have to do to get that money. So, if they're going to be on our banner, we have to buy a banner with their logo on it. If we have to buy, I mean, just the refs' hotel rooms came to almost $3,000. The venue is $5,000 a night, but we got a grant to lower that $2,500, so that brought it down some. And you have to pay for food and alcohol in advance, and then you have a minimum you have to reach, and if you don't meet that minimum, you have to pay the rest of the balance. So it's like, people don't realize all that if you go to an event and you're not, you bring in your own food and drinks, that's hurting the entire process, because if we don't make that minimum, and you have to provide food and drinks, but if we don't meet the minimum, then we get like some ridiculous charge at the end on top of it, plus we got to pay all the staff. So who knows how much that's going to be, because we have a lot of people that come out to help us set up, tear down. We got all the refs we got to pay, up and down refs. We got the brackets people. Corey Miller had to fly him in. We got Mikey, we got Sarah flying them in. I mean, the cost is ridiculous for a huge event like Winter Blast. And people don't realize that. And people just try to do the math and go like, oh, you had 400 something entries and $40 a hand. But, they don't realize like it doesn't add up the way that you think it does,
Mm-hmm.
Well, and Paul said, how many entries do you need to break even? 400. Well, hell, last year we had 500, but now some of them were,
you got to think too,
were considerably like kids.
All the super match guys pull for free. Kids pull for free. Those still count as entries. Our refs get to pull one, their class left and right free. So a lot of the entries right out of the gate are people that didn't pay for those entries, because, we let the super match guys pull their class for free. If they want to pull additional classes, then they got to pay. But for their own class, they get to pull for free. We've also caught people sneaking in, which is ridiculous. People will like fill out a form and then try to sneak by and just put it on the pile for the brackets guy and think they pull the fast one and not pay. So we've had some things like that now we have a process that eliminates that. So
yeah, and some of them even draw attention to themselves by kicking chairs across the room.
We've had that happen. We'll kick a chair across the room.
Take a look at the last comment from Rabbi. And actually, Pennsylvania has very weird set of liquor laws. And so, no, if the venue has their own liquor license,
that's the problem.
Nothing
else. Like casinos and hotels and stuff, you cannot, you have to go through them, because for whatever reason, the laws in this state, you have, if they have their own liquor license and their own food and drinks, you have to go through them if you rent their venue.
Now, I love South Carolina's food laws. Are you familiar with South Carolina's food laws?
No.
They are, yes. That is.
Oh, good. I mean, we could get food trucks outside,
sure.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But the venue, since the only thing we can really negotiate is stuff like that. So if we're giving away all that money and the venue's not making it, they're going to jack their prices up, Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's just as a little historical aside, I wrote my dissertation on the Pennsylvania liquor laws, and they're weird.
Carolyn Loom said, Candy, can't wait for your super matches and also Henry's. Yeah. It's gonna be cool, man.
I feel like David would get along great with my granddad. He wrote his PhD thesis on the history of the school bus in North Carolina.
Nice.
Well, if and when I get down there, we'll have to say hello and board the hell.
He lives up in North Carolina.
Oh well, I have to get through North Carolina to come to South Carolina.
Yeah. He loves like reading textbooks for fun. He's like, he worked for the I think it was Department of Transportation for a long time.
Well, I'm up to about my 15th tax return of the year, and another 30 or so to go. I'd like to retire, except that when I this might be my last year, they go, no. So whatever.
What's up, 98% FTG? What's up, Ryan? What's up, Dave, James? Flexing. What's going on, man? Well, yeah, you know, we had our Gold's Gym event, and it was very small, which we knew it would be. But, you know, those guys asked us to throw one down there to help, you know, maybe trigger more activity in that area, which we did. You know, unfortunately, again, you know, like we took a loss on that event because, you know, the medals alone were almost $1,000, and then you got to pay all the refs and the staff. And, you know, if you don't get the entries to cover that stuff, you know, that's another hit we just took right before Winter Blast. But we wanted to help and do something in that area. And I think we created a good relationship with the owner of Gold's Gym, who owns about 6 locations down there. And he wants to do like some strength sport events in the future, similar to like Arnold's. So that might pan out to be something cool in the future. So to me, I don't really view it as a loss. You know, it would have been nice if we got more entries, but we didn't. But maybe now that people have left and talked about, you know, everyone said they loved our medals, all that stuff. You know, maybe now in the future, more people will attend. I don't know where I got this cough, but it's very annoying.
Well, I'm feeling a little tickle in the back of my throat. Okay. My pastor friend gave me who's also a doctor, gave me a great trick for when you feel the tickle in the back of your throat.
What do you do?
Okay. I'll get it for you. I'll show you exactly what you do.
I hope it's not semen. Let's hope it's not semen. Please don't say semen. Let's see what he says.
Okay. What did you say about me while I was gone?
Nothing.
Oh, good. Okay.
I didn't say a word.
You go to Walmart and you get this stuff.
First aid antiseptic?
First aid antiseptic. Yep.
Oh, is that? Yeah. You gargle with it to get that way you're killing anything that might.
Yeah. You do 2 parts water, 1 part this stuff. So it's 10%. It becomes whatever, 3% or something. However the math works out. David can tell me how the math works out on that. With the 10% solution.
Yeah.
And anyway, so yeah, you mix it. You do a Q-tip. You rub it up in your nose.
Yeah.
And then you gargle with it. Don't drink water for a little bit after. Let it like kill everything.
Yeah.
And yeah, it literally just do it 2-3 times a day. Kills the bacteria.
Rabbi said, I just mix vodka and black pepper. Oh, yeah. I mean, that will probably also do it. I hear those things are nasty.
I mean, it's not like you don't swallow it, obviously.
Erickson sounds like heroin. Yeah. Fuck it, dude. If you take heroin, you're not going to feel a damn thing from that sore throat. Fuck that sore throat, dude. A little bit of heroin. Nothing will bother you.
A little bit of heroin would go a long way. I would imagine.
Yeah.
I was the grain punch expert in the fraternity. Couldn't stand beer.
You were the punch guy?
Grain punch. I was the one that made all the grain punch because I didn't care for beer. And the trick is you make it with both grain alcohol and vodka. That way you can up the octane without it getting harsh.
I did hear this, that oregano oil does cure a lot of stuff also.
People think you didn't put any liquor in it because they can't taste it and they end up falling over.
Monster guy myself.
Of course, there was a time that we ended up going to the first fraternity convention I ever went to was in New Orleans. We drove down from Pittsburgh, and as we crossed the Louisiana state line, we the four of us in the car decided to pass around the bottle of Mad Dog 2020, medium-sized bottle.
Dave, did you get a haircut?
Every time we
Keena
saw,
wants to know.
every time we saw a sign that said New Orleans, we had to pass around the MD 2020 bottle. So by the time we got,
was it back when Mad Dog 2020 only had the grape flavor?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude,
Yeah.
I remember those days. That's all they had, dude. You could go to a corner store. They had that Mad Dog 2020. We'd send a kid in there that was older, like, go get some, and then have the ladies over, little Mad Dog 2020s, and pouring them into glasses. Dude, it was a party. But now you don't do stuff like that. Kids, don't drink. It's not good for you. It's not good.
Yeah, I'm so old that Boone's Farm Strawberry Hill was only 99 cents a bottle.
Oh yeah, it was cheap.
Yeah.
Everybody bought that Boone's Farm stuff because the ladies loved the flavor because it just tasted like juice, basically. Dave, Candy wants to know if you got a haircut.
Yes. Actually, I think it was before the last week. Well, that's right. They weren't on last week. Yeah, it's been about a week.
What do you call that cut?
Yeah, I always what I do, being the meticulous spreadsheet sort of person, what I do is I write in my handy dandy date book, what day I get haircuts. So I remember because I only get them like every 3 months. Yeah, so I got it on the 18th Wednesday of last week. Yep.
Paul said, Candy said that Paul got Mad Dog 2020 every year for his birthday and still does. Nice.
Mm-hmm. He's a man of exquisite taste. Yep.
Boone Farms makes the car go cheap night. Yeah, dude, for real. Dude, that was like in high school and just after high school. That was the thing, dude. Mad Dog 2020, Boone's Farm. You'd get a ton of it and just have a party.
Well, it wasn't just that. When we went to New Orleans, we stayed actually at a Motel 6 in Hattiesburg, Mississippi, believe it or not, home of some of the people down there that we won't name. And anyway, as we get up the next morning, we're heading towards New Orleans. And the one nut in my car, it was 3 undergraduates and me. I was like 30. And the one nut says, do you mind if we indulge? And I thought he was talking about the Warren Miller High Life that we had on the back seat. But no, he pulls out a joint. I'm thinking, holy fuck. Here we are, rural Mississippi, 1983.
Hey, did you inhale? Did you inhale that joint?
I did not. I've only ever been high once in my life. Didn't care for it. But nope. But I thought, shit, we were going to air this car out so well. So we don't get busted. I could see us disappearing into some jail in southern Mississippi, not being seen again. But oh well.
I remember going into frat house parties and in at a college that we didn't go to, and we would go buy a bunch of these small frozen chickens. And when we'd go in there, we would put a frozen chicken in the top of each toilet. And that way down the road, it would rot and smell up their whole frat house. And they had no idea where it was coming from.
And if there are any fraternity
terrible.
Any fraternity people in the chat, the particular fraternity is Phi Sigma Kappa. So if there's any brothers out there, let me know.
I was in Lambda.
Yeah, I know that one.
I joined an arm wrestling podcast.
Not this one.
Not this one.
Oh, that's good because I'm about to go to bed. I've got work tomorrow.
Oh, start a dumpster fire and just leave. I get it.
I said I was going to stay on until my episode started uploading, so it's uploading now. So yeah, y'all have something to watch tomorrow.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah.
Actually, freshman year of college was the first time I ever drank too, Candy. And what was really weird about, I don't remember what it was, but I know it was at a float burning party after homecoming with the Young Republicans.
Later, James.
Not many people can say that their first alcohol was at a float burning party with the Young Republicans.
What do you got going on, Big Rig?
Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, buddy.
I'm just tired. I'm just tired. Hopped on. Just want to see what's going on.
You and Schubert's going to be holding hands tomorrow in Grimaldi's place?
Not Grimaldi's place. We're gonna have a watch party for EVW.
Ah.
You're stealing from EVW, you scumbags.
And it's a watch party. It's a watch party. There's one.
Remember though how mad Engen used to get about watch parties?
You know,
you remember that? He used to get super pissed, dude. And like,
yeah, I do.
Only one person's buying it, and 30 of you are watching it for free. That's stealing from me. He used to get so mad, dude.
I know. Well, they're having.
I don't think it's bad because you know what? A lot of those guys will go to a watch party because they weren't going to get it anyway, and they want to see it. So that's why they go to the watch party. They don't have to pay for it.
You know what the problem with the pay-per-view thing? This is the problem with pay-per-view in terms of making money. I haven't sat down and watched the event by myself yet. Yeah. There's like no point. I don't even like
it's not as fun, right?
It's not as fun, right? Who are you? You're somebody gets a crazy pin. You're in the attic, or like myself, I'm in the attic at my parents' house.
98 AEW if you get
screaming, happy that my guy won, right? And my parents are downstairs wondering what the hell's going on, with a broom hitting this.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't know. I prefer watch parties
alone, but it's definitely not fun.
It isn't. It is not.
And I mean, then I'm taking up the TV. My wife doesn't want to watch it. My daughter doesn't want to watch it. But yeah, it's more fun to go to a watch party and watch it with your friends and guys.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna have a table there.
You comment on it, you bet on it. You have your opinions, your arm wrestling, hanging out, watching it. I think it's fun.
I know they have a big one going on tomorrow at Tommy Eden's place in Virginia.
Yeah,
big watch party. A couple of the Virginia groups getting together.
Yeah,
Arms of Anarchy and Welded Shut, and let's see what else. Bones of Steel. A couple of the groups down there.
I usually watch them because I just want to know who won right away. Like I don't like to wait to find out later.
Yeah,
I want to know immediately. But it's definitely, like you said, it's not that fun to watch it alone.
Yeah, I don't watch.
My wife was
I don't watch any sports by myself. I don't watch them.
Yeah,
I'll have.
That's how I've treated the Super Bowl for years. I watched the last 2 minutes just so I didn't feel like a complete idiot the next day by not knowing who the fuck won.
Yeah,
I didn't give a shit.
Yeah, I usually don't. Like, I'm a huge Formula One fan, but I won't even watch it. I'll literally, like, if I'm home, I'll be on my computer. On my second screen, I'll just have like not even the actual race going. It's like a template, and it just says who's in first, who's like a stat sheet or graph of who's in first, who's leading.
Yak said he disagrees with us. That means he's now our mortal enemy.
Yeah.
Apparently, if you disagree with people, you become their enemy.
Well, super fun to watch alone because what he's doing is he's playing with himself.
I was gonna go there.
That's why it's so much fun. Hell's bells. He's playing helicopter.
I had a good conversation.
Very small prop.
I had a good conversation with Bart Wood the other night about different topics of reffing. So shout out to Bart Wood.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
this is not good. This is my, I think, 4th zero sugar out of the day. I got
chugging down that aspartame.
Yep, all the aspartame. I'm gonna die. Hopefully when I'm 90.
Dude, I haven't had any diet soda in 3 weeks. I feel great. I'm just drinking water right now.
Yeah.
Reggie, I'm not clear, Reggie, what are you asking for? You want the names of the Virginia clubs down there? Not quite clear what you're asking. I'm sorry, I'm a bit dense. Yeah. That's something I can look forward to tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm dense. Explain a little bit more. But
well, he's responding to something you said, Dave.
Yeah, well, right. Throw in some of the names.
Yeah. Man, now Papa John's, dude. I haven't had Papa John's in a while. See what you do, Candy. I want a Papa John's. I don't have any near me.
I haven't. I started taking some of that Retta, dude. That shit works, buddy. That shit fucking works. I'm telling you.
Are we gonna see a skinny Ryan Grandin?
Maybe someday. I'm down 14 pounds.
Very nice. Let me know how that works. Maybe.
You know what it does, dude? Like, I'm just not hungry. It kills your appetite. And then when I do go eat, I'm full like immediately. And really for the first week, like I'd walk over to the fridge just out of habit and then stop and go, oh, I'm not even hungry. Why am I going in the fridge? And then I just stopped doing it. It just made me like realize that I was just going to the fridge out of habit, you know? And then I'd stop and think for a minute, like I'm not even hungry. And then I just would turn around and not go to the fridge anymore.
Yeah. Right.
Henry versus Genesis is going to be so much fun. Yeah, that's going to be fun.
When's that?
Winter Blast.
Oh, Winter Blast. Dude. I can make it to Winter Blast.
Oh, you should.
You know, if I can, but you know, no promises. No promises.
Come hang out, man.
It's what, the 28th?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna show up to Winter Blast. Mainly, I just want to go to Philly. I want to go to Philly. I want to have a Philly cheesesteak from D'Alessandro's.
There you go, buddy.
It's the best Philly cheesesteak, in my opinion. We did a cheesesteak tour to Aspartame. We did a Philly cheesesteak tour, and D'Alessandro's had the best.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to see Henry and Genesis, and then also Candy's pulling Sky righty and Lydia Tupper lefty.
I just saw that poster. Very nice.
That's gonna be interesting.
Oh yeah, Drew. I know about the insulin resistance with diet sodas. My buddy just bought me these. He had them in his car and gave them to me.
The judge in the house. Oh my goodness.
Hey, he was at the Mac. He was at the Mac live stream talking shit about the 90.
Oh yeah, that guy said so much shit. Holy fuck!
Ryan, what did we do to deserve such a treat tonight?
Yeah, I don't know. I just like watching. I'm like, you know what? I gotta say hi to my friends.
No, I wanted to hop on.
You should have.
I asked to hop on.
Oh,
I did like multiple times.
I didn't have any control over that one.
No. That's all right. That's all right. I said I texted Matt.
I plugged you though. I plugged you. So,
yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Randy Bell said, "Let's go, ladies."
I also hopped on your when you had the Natty Bros on.
Cash payouts too at Winter Blast.
I seen that. Yeah, I seen it in the chat.
And I hopped on just as you were talking about how I have my hands full. I had to scroll back and listen.
Who are you pulling again? Yeah, that's at the Natty Bros, right?
Yeah, Brandon Williams.
I think I picked you to win though, didn't I?
Oh, I think you did. I don't remember. I hopped in for like a second.
Apparently, this guy's got Big Mitts is his name, right?
Yeah.
Apparently, they're saying he beats Nick Stone. He beats all these guys. So hey, you know what?
If he beats Nick Stone, I got nothing for him.
Well, if that's true, they're saying
they could be pumping. They could be pumping him up, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm slowly. I need to take a break from arm wrestling. I'm becoming. How do you call it? It's like I love the sport, but I need to step away for a little bit to heal all my shit.
I mean, yeah, you need a good deload now,
because I can't. I'm at the point where after like a workout, if I work out and like everything gets tight and I sneeze,
oh yeah,
from my shoulders, both shoulders down to my hands, everything gets numb.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
my nerves
That's
are
not fun.
Screwed.
Actually, your brachialis and your brachyradialis that are screaming, and every time you sneeze, it's like you get a fucking sharp pain, and you can sometimes feel your pulse in it.
Yeah.
I know, I had that before, man.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Like right now, like I have this rubber band, and I am just pumping away.
I was just going to tell you that. Just get a band. Stay off the table for, you know what? Every so often, just take 3 to 4 weeks off the table.
Yeah.
And just blood flow and rehab.
Yeah.
Carolyn
You
don't beat Nick Stone.
I like Carolyn. I do like her a lot. She's very honest.
Maybe he'll show up and his mitts won't be so big then.
But well, it's gonna be interesting because like how I'm kind of looking. I think I have something for big mitts. I do view him as, I know, like he said, he views himself as the underdog. I say bullshit. He's got 5 years experience. I'm just at 3.
Drew really likes you today, Brian.
I know.
Jesus, what's going on?
But I'm just gonna have a good time and.
You're not very nice sometimes. Like, come on, Drew. He just won the East versus West 21 signed poster. And it seems like the nicer and the better things that happen to him, the more you get mean with me.
Drew, you
got the poster for the EVW 21? 21.
Damn.
Man.
That's awesome. All right, how's your journey so far? Seems like you're doing well, man. Proud of you improving. It's not easy dropping something so addictive.
What does he mean by that?
I don't know what he means by that.
No, he's nice now, though.
Yeah. I don't know what he means by that, but
I do. I do.
Oh, you want to see something cool real quick? There's something real cool.
You're cutting down on smoking?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Sorry.
I'm eating crap still. I got.
Hold up. I'm not Michael Hawks, man. What is? Hold up. What is Carolyn?
Gotta try this Retatrutide stuff, dude. It's a freaking game changer. Game changer. I was very skeptical. Like, I'm very skeptical of certain things and peptides and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I'll tell you what, that stuff made me a believer.
Check this out. I got 7 of these.
Oh, damn.
All
nice.
Mac?
All Mac shirts.
Man.
Nice.
All 7.
I only got one, and he was supposed to send me another one, and he didn't do it yet.
And these are all I picked up at events. These are like
No, I know. The one I have, the one like that one, the blue one.
Okay, so you have the Challenger series. This one here.
No, it's not that one. It's got like a pattern on that one. I have
that one. Yeah. Oh, that's a nice one. This is actually the only one that I lost with.
Oh, burn it!
Yeah. No. if they let me, if they left, they're gonna have special shirts for the 14th for the Valhalla series, but that's my rematch that they were talking about.
Okay.
You know what's crazy is what happened a year ago, and back then I felt like I had a lane. If I just got to that lane, I would have wiped the floor with them. So I'm pretty confident, and maybe a little cocky.
Yeah,
you know what's crazy? What's crazy is I was given this and told that they're only given to friends. These are only given to friends.
Mm-hmm.
Boom Hancock premium coin, and no longer friends.
It was funny when you went like this.
Yeah,
I didn't see the coin, and I thought you were giving me the whole.
I'm like, what the fudge is?
Like,
what are you showing?
I got this for you.
I got this from someone. No, but, he gave me this and said, I made a bunch of these just for my close friends.
It disappears in your shirt for some
and
reason.
One disagreement, and this thing means nothing all of a sudden.
Wow, you went from premium to
not so premium. Yeah,
standard. Not below standard.
Standard edition Ryan Grondin. But I am changing my entire persona to Ryan Boom Grondin.
This is going to be worse than Grondin with 2 N's.
Yeah, dude. Right. Anyway.
Yeah. But yeah, I got my hands full with all the matches.
I mean, it is kind of big. I don't know. I guess I could flip it. Heads or tails?
Heads.
Yeah, you got it. You did get heads.
Very nice.
Well, we'll say this side's tails and this is heads. So.
That makes sense.
All right, ready?
Yep. Tails.
Heads.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Nice talking that.
Anyway, we won't be using that thing anymore.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You guys should try to get some peace talks going. Long term will be beneficial.
Dude, we already tried. It already has been shut down. Not from my end.
Bro,
I'm always open to with anybody that we have a dispute with because I just don't hold grudges like that. But
it's
some
just
people
arm
do.
wrestling.
Some
I
people
believe
do.
you. I
Yeah.
remember you and Italia.
Yeah, look, we became friends, dude. Like, yeah,
No,
you
it's
know?
true. You
I
do.
don't care.
Where is Paul Italia?
He's
Doing
just focusing on business, and he kind of lost. Yeah, I talked to him a few weeks back. He just kind of lost interest in the sport with all the drama and shit going on all the time.
Yeah, that is. I
And
can see
the
that being a big
politics of it is kind
turn
of.
off.
I mean, there are a lot of politics in arm wrestling, and there really shouldn't be because we're not at that level of a sport to have a crazy amount of politics.
Oh yeah, it is crazy. And then trying to explain what's going on to like non-arm wrestlers.
I agree with this.
Somebody that's just
Peace in the Middle East seems easier.
I mean, there's about 200 events in March, just like crushing us. You know, we're up against it for March for sure.
Bro.
I don't understand how promoters are not looking at schedules together and going, you know, maybe this big event I'll stay away from, or this small event over here I could move to here. Because our small events, if someone has a big one and a bigger tournament is like, hey, my tournament's that day, I'm like, no problem. I'll move my little one. No big deal. I don't want to hurt a big one. I'd like people to go to both. And moving it a couple weeks in one direction means that some guys that would have to choose between them can now go to both. So you're actually doing a favor for the pullers by not being on top of stuff. But man, we got slammed this year.
Well, you should look at. You got to look. Say, okay, what within 100-mile radius.
Yeah.
But with big events, it's a little different, right? Like,
Yeah.
But if everyone just holds smaller events, you want to make sure that within 100, maybe 150-mile radius, that there's no events going on.
Yeah.
And that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and be a week or two away from them, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
well, no, that make it so the pullers can go to both if they decide.
Yeah.
Right?
If you move it far enough away. Because you gotta factor in recovery. No one's gonna go pull a tournament and then go pull a tournament a week later. You know?
Like this is what's awesome is I mean, I don't like Mac. I'm going to Mac, right? If Mac was a week apart between Winter Blast, I'll choose Mac because I have the super match with him.
Yeah.
But now there's a chance I can pull at Winter Blast.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm going to both.
Yeah.
And then Natty Bros and I'm done until Mac 5. I might show up to Nick Stone's Turtle Bash? Is that what
Turtle Man?
Turtle Man
Classic.
Yeah, just to support that. So
well, it's like my own club. We usually have at least 5 people go to sit downs, which is in April or May. This year they moved it to 1 week before Winter Blast, and to my knowledge, I'm the only person going.
Yeah,
I got an invite. I'd love to try sit downs. I've never done it before.
We started doing sit downs at some of our small tournaments because people like to go to sit down nationals. So we figured it would be like a good practice leading up to it. But, you know, maybe 20, 30 entries sometimes in it, you know, that of guys that just want to try it out that have never done it, you know, or guys that love it.
Is there weight classes in sit downs? I don't think you need them.
There is, but we do, you know, under 200, over 200, something like that. Yeah. It's fun though. It's different, you know. I feel like it definitely benefits like hookers because you can really like get down into it. Where top rollers, it's hard because you can't really lean the way you need to lean, and you know, you got to be careful with your like Dave Shell and other guys volunteer all the time to be the butt cheek ref so that they can put their hand under there and see if it hits their hand. I stay away from it.
There's a butt cheek ref?
Yeah, oh yeah. You got to have an extra ref to watch the butt cheeks, dude. Make sure it doesn't lift.
Well, I have to feel hot all the time. I wouldn't like that at all.
No. I don't want a ref staring at my ass the whole time.
No. You just made it, so I don't want to do it.
There, buddy.
That's why.
Why do you have to stick his finger up in order to ref me? Oh man, that could get crazy. We'll save that for later.
Hey, want to do a little poll?
Yeah. What do you got?
Okay, we got to pick the number of pins Logan gets in Vienna.
All of them.
Oh,
Wow. Okay.
All of them. Unpinned left hand.
You think?
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, I'm a big Logan fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
You think he's going to go?
look. If Logan's watching this, screw you, Logan. I'm kidding.
Oh, yeah. If he's watching this,
I've had.
Big Wig's coming for you.
He's honestly the reason why I train so hard.
Really?
Yeah, because it's just like he's kind of like the person that I'm so close to beating. You know, like I feel like I'm so close to getting him, but he's just not there yet. It's like different. It's like a different thing when you're looking at somebody like Devin, right? I won't get Devin for another five years, right?
Yeah, if he's your competition, I guess.
Right. So that's but you want somebody like JJ Jackson was.
I like JJ.
My motivation and still is for because he's the only person in my area that's like a good rival for me. And then if Logan's is just somebody untouchable. Like when I got that pin, oh my goodness, that was amazing for me.
So he's the reason you train. He's the reason I stopped training.
Nah. I honestly get more fired up from a loss, like coming second at a tournament, than I do from getting first.
Yeah. Oh, I bet, dude.
So like,
yeah, because then you have something to train for.
Oh yeah, it's like, yeah, this guy beat me, and he's like, oh, like, yeah, I lost to Bigfoot at Tri-State. I shouldn't have lost to Bigfoot the way I did. So now I'm just working my hand out not to lose the same way.
It happened.
You just gotta find motivation.
Seat belts for sit downs could be okay. Yeah. Some of them do have the seat belts to strap your legs down to the chair so that you can't lift a butt.
I'll tell you, the Nationals does. I've never really seen it making that much of a difference. Of course, maybe that's because I'm a fat ass, but whatever. I know what Nitro does is he'll sit down, lean all the way up, tighten the belt, and then sit down. Now the belt is now loose, but he knows he can't lift off.
Well, that's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, they do have belts on the benches.
Who's your next opponent at MAC?
Zach Shattuck.
Oh, Shattuck, yeah. He's a little small. I thought he was I didn't know he was a super.
I think he's like 260, 280.
Okay.
Maybe 260. I think he could pull both classes if he cuts for 242s.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I thought he was
That's that's a lot of guys that I end up pulling. Like they just cut like 20 pounds in there in a lower weight category.
He's a tough dude too.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
There is a rumor that possibly Devin might stop by Winterblack. We'll see.
That rumor started by Ryan Grondin.
No, actually, no. There's a sponsor that's trying to coax him into coming with some free services. So we'll see what happens if he can.
We gotta get good enough to fucking get some of those free services because I can't.
I know, right?
I can't afford them, man.
Me either, dude.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's why I got to get my peptides on the dark side of the world.
Yeah.
My peptides I know come from China.
I'm gonna I'm starting BP 157 actually.
Do the TB with it.
I just got a free the oral.
Oh, the oral, your stomach's gonna steal it all. Yeah, because the reason is because the BPC 157 is really good for gut health, even though we use it to like heal our tendons and shit like in our micro tears and stuff. But the stomach, if there's like and none of our guts are perfect health. So the problem with the oral is so little of it will actually go to. But I recommend just buying the real shit and just TB and BPC. Then you know what? It's not a big deal, man. Like the needle's like this. See my fingers? That's how long the needle is. And
oh yeah, no, I'm not.
Under the skin. Yeah.
I'll be fine with the needles, but
yeah, buddy. And it's just, and you just rub it. But I'm telling you, like, I tore my shit right apart, and the doctor said, "What the hell?" He thought I went for stem cells.
Take it with.
That's how good it worked.
Candy said, "Take it with baking soda." The orals.
She would probably know. Isn't that to get your dick hard? Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Oh, I just seen some baking soda thing. Oh, it's always on my. It's always popping up on my Facebook. I'm like, what?
I don't know if Candy has
Turk builders. Oh my god! I think everybody influencer, every bodybuilding influencers made a video of like debunking Greg's Turk builder.
Oh, yeah. You guys haven't. How come you guys haven't talked about Larry Wheels?
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
Have you been following that Johnny Bravo shit?
Insane, dude. Like, and you
buddy,
see
that you like semen
like
people?
Weird.
Check out Larry.
He's like a weird
cuck. Yeah, he's a cuck.
He's a cuckold.
He's a cuck.
Man,
that stuff, dude.
He's got a Dobby. He's got a.
Did you see him slap that one kid, dude?
Yeah, but it looks so funny. So.
And then kid,
I love that.
He got punched by someone else like a week later.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's got Rampage banging his wife.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
That's nuts, dude.
I know. That's crazy. I listen. Johnny Bravo don't talk shit. I watch him all the time.
Yeah,
I like him. He does good. He does good videos, man.
Dude, what's up with Larry? That's just.
I don't know. Did you read the text messages? It was like, oh, did he finish? And can I? And then he'd go, and then he'd say some weird shit, man.
Oh.
That's why you don't do a lot of steroids, people.
Yeah.
That's not a problem. That ain't a problem. Oh man. This aspartame is making me feel funny.
Yeah, dude.
Got a microdose Cialis,
I feel a million times better having not drank any soda in 3 weeks.
Yeah, me.
You want to know a hack though for real, and it will help with recovery and micro tears and stuff. Is microdosing Cialis. Now it sounds crazy. It is a dick pill.
What is that good for?
So, it's the Weekender, buddy. You take one, and it's up all weekend. It's called the Weekender. But anyway, Cialis. It's a dick pill, right?
Yeah.
But bodybuilders for healing, they microdose it because it improves
for the blood flow.
The blood flow. And when you're doing your high rep and healing rehab stuff, you get like doubles 3 times the blood flow. So you actually heal faster. Yeah.
David wants to take his BPC suppository.
Okay.
Yeah. He said he doesn't want it oral. Yeah. A suppository.
He would, dude. Dave Shell would go with the urethra.
Well, I think that isn't it proven if you drink. I heard that alcoholics like funnel beers up their things so they get drunk faster.
Oh yeah, that's crazy, dude.
I heard that, man.
It absorbs through the anus skin.
Yeah, like 3 times.
Come on, dude. Yeah.
Known as a vodka enema.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Eric's like, what are you talking about?
No, I used to be big into bodybuilding and I wanted to bodybuild. Mm-hmm. But then a month later, I went into arm wrestling. So, like, I knew who Larry Wheels is. Not Larry Wheels, like Lee Priest.
Well, I like Lee Priest.
Lee Priest, yeah. He talked about it.
He's real.
Yeah. Go on TikTok, search up Larry Wheels vodka bottle. I mean,
relax.
Lee Priest. Why is it?
I'll never look at Larry Wheels the same. I'll never look at Larry Wheels the same.
When he's smiling now, I'm like, you little cuck. I can't even look at him smile. Like little devil.
No, if I ever seen Larry Wheels, all I would think of is, you want me to bang your wife?
No. Yeah, dude. Like,
I don't know, bro. This is a person whose videos I actually watched on, like.
Listen, I watched Larry Wheels forever, buddy. I've seen all his videos, but it's hard.
Plus, he owes Adam a lot of money, dude.
Listen, more. Not just Adam. He took his other buddy's life savings. He took $50,000 from his other buddy and then fucking ripped him off. And actually made the company go bankrupt so you didn't have to pay him a cent.
Someone needs to slap Larry.
Larry's a kind of a douche, man. Like, I'm watching the Johnny Bravo stuff, and that's fucking douchery.
Fucking dirty, dude.
Yeah, man. Like, he's ripped off his friends, and I guess Adam's got a few $1 million lawsuit against him.
Yeah, I saw Adam at King of the Table. He was telling me about it. I'm like, damn, bro. I didn't even know.
Oh yeah, like super douche. Yeah,
I like ever since I saw that video, the cuck video. I'm like, I stopped following him on everything. Like, dude, no.
Yeah, it's okay. I watch Brian Shaw now.
I love. Yeah, me too. I always watch it too. But you know what? Listen. I know for a fact there's some video. They're not showing us all the video footage.
No, hell no.
No, they can't.
No, I know, but they, you know what though? They should, not for us. But I was saying just on another podcast that I really think they went about it wrong. Listen, I'm worried that Brian's not going to be like. I know how crazy strong he is and everything, but Leonidas is the real fucking deal, man.
Oh yeah,
he put John Brzezinski like. He took him really. John beat him, but he took him really far. He beat Schoolboy. Schoolboy's like a pretty high level armor.
Left hand or right hand?
I'm pretty sure that these are Schoolboy's better left-handed. I think they did do it left-handed. I don't know. The John Brzezinski was right-handed though. Yeah.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah. The problem with just Brian, like I've said this before, with Brian jumping into our wrestling, he's so awkward because he's just so freakish, just strong. He doesn't know the travel path.
The videos with him pulling Philip Larson?
Yeah.
When Philip rose real high, Brian had a hard time there.
It stuffed him,
Yeah.
Oh, he couldn't beat Philip. But when Brian does find his connection, but it takes a long time, man. Like I've been pulling.
I still haven't found my connection.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I've been pulling a lot. I pull a lot, and I'm still sometimes just okay. And it's just there's certain lanes that are just coming now. Like you know what I mean?
Jeremy Parker in the house.
Hey, Jeremy.
I like Jeremy.
Hold up, let me catch. I'm trying to get some lighting. Better lighting. It's small.
I'd like to see, like, I think, like, with Larry Wheels coming in the sport and all these big guys, like, I'd love to see them go just compete in a tournament.
Yeah, me too.
You know what I mean? Like, and
be good for them.
It would
help them though. They would get the reps they need to be good.
Yeah.
Listen, if they would have took Brian Shaw in the beginning, because none of us would have judged Brian Shaw. Okay, when he first started, no one would have gave him a hard time if he lost. So they should have just threw him in tournaments right away.
Yeah.
Let him take the losses, whatever. That way he gets the reps in and he gets more comfortable.
And then he's building
a following. He goes.
Yeah.
Like
and then storyline.
Yeah, and then pull him away, right? And train him up, right? But let him have those reps. Brian, if there's going to be one negative thing for him going like in the next couple of years, it's going to be lack of table experience as far as reps.
Well, all those guys that are top elite in a sport like those guys, they're so used to being the winner and the best at what they do. Then you throw them in arm wrestling and they're not, and they get discouraged really quick, like Larry did. The only way to keep those guys in the sport, stop throwing them these unrealistic super matches. You know what I mean? Like let them jump in a tournament, win your weight class. I mean, he's going to dominate his weight class in an average sized tournament.
I'm really worried. Listen, there's a thing too, a lever thing here. So Leonidas, he's been pulling 5 years now, right? It's been 5 years. So really good, super strong, really connected, strong tendons, comfortable on the table. His arm, his lever, he's going to be able to go to the table and just go straight up and down with Brian. And Brian's not going to be used to having his elbow cranked back and his arm brought down.
Yeah.
And you're going to start seeing him get very uncomfortable and fidgety because they're not training him that way. They should be training him where they're moving him, just like in a tournament, bringing his elbow back, bringing him down.
He's starting in like the best position.
Yeah, he's just starting. Yeah, it looks ridiculous, right? And I'm thinking in my head, like, when he starts experiencing these things against
they're ruining him.
Yeah, man. Like I want Brian to not lose. I love Brian. I'm a big fan, man.
Yeah. I mean,
but I don't want him.
When he pulled Eddie, when it went to the straps, it was a whole different ball game. Eddie.
It's just lucky Eddie was talking shit. And Al didn't care about what he was doing.
If Eddie had been smart enough to slip every time, he would have won that.
Easy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looks like so. What was it? Was it because Eddie was stronger, or did he just was better?
He's more connected in the straps. And Brian has a bad tendency because of his grip.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to go high and grip all the time, which I think will be really beneficial for him because he'll get lots of he'll get a lot of over the hand pins, but when he gets strapped down against a really good puller, Brian still has a tendency, from what I'm watching, to try to pull like if he wasn't in the strap. Like he's not changing.
Who trained Brian Eddie Hall?
Neil.
Oh, Neil. Oh, Pickett. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Neil picked up and then that guy, the camera guy.
Who will beat Logan in Winter Blast and then beat him in overalls? I don't know. Overalls is tough because
Logan got Paul in there.
And Logan could get 2 tough matches and then lose to
I've seen lots of little guys
190 guy, or
Robert Kelly. Not Robert Kelly.
Robert Kelly fucking smashed Logan, dude. No problem.
I was talking shit a little bit to him. Not like that, but at the Mac, he challenged. Who did he challenge? He challenged Cliff, right? He's I'll pull Cliff Erickson.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Did you not read the comments at the Mac Live?
Look, Jeremy knows. Yeah. Robert Kelly would fuck Logan up. Jeremy knows.
Yeah. No.
No, but say Logan runs into Paul Passmore and they have a war, and then he has to pull 6 other guys. I mean that could wipe out either guy. You never know.
I should not have forgotten his name, but he's like the low key puller.
Kevin Kaler.
Kevin Kaler, yes.
Yeah, he's got a match with David Hobbs at Winter Blast.
That guy's hand's fucking awesome.
Kevin, dude, it's ridiculous.
Oh yeah, is that the guy wasn't the guy you were trying to make me pull? Was it?
No.
Okay. I remember you bringing it up.
I wouldn't do that to you, Brian.
He's got a really good hand. That guy. I was studying.
That low key, like under the radar.
He doesn't need to be though. He needs to pull more.
I know.
Good. Yeah.
Also, I believe Logan said that he's not coming to Winter Blast.
Dave Schubert says Kevin wins Winter Blast.
Kevin Kaler?
Logan is coming to Winter Blast because his nephew has a super match and he's bringing his nephew.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure he's coming.
Yeah, he's probably coming then.
Cody Wood might be coming up. That would be cool. Yeah. That would fucking set off the 155 guys.
Hopefully by Winter Blast I have my my pronation all set.
Yeah,
because I'm sick and tired of going inside. It's just
The thing about Winter Blast, dude, is like there's a lot of guys like Kevin Kaler that are under the radar that show up, and you just never know who's gonna win. Like sometimes some killers show up, and you're like, man, I haven't seen that guy in 10 years, and he just shows up,
And then you get big classes too, right? So when the big classes, you're pulling a lot more often, right?
Yeah.
You got to pull more matches to win, right?
Yeah. So by the time you get to best overalls, like it could be anybody.
They could, definitely.
And some guys don't pull. They'll just pull their class, like say masters. To get into the best overalls, and then they just have like 1 or 2 matches, and then they're way fresher than the guys that pulled in pro, and then they sneak in there and come up the backside and win the money.
Well, our master classes are half the pros are in masters here in Alberta, so they pull both. Like even I pull right left masters, right left pro.
I never bet, but willing to bet Paul wins overalls this year. Nice. Schubert, Lucas Raymond from Arm Assassin Strength Shop jumped in 220 last year and mixed it up big time because he doesn't usually pull. More of a grip guy, but he can arm wrestle and he's really good. And he jumped in there and he actually did really well. Kind of threw all the guys for a loop in 220. Usually Kevin wins his class at Winter Blast. Kevin Kaler. So we'll see.
He's good. I think I see them.
You see him pulling Devin at East versus West. And Devin was like, "Holy Jesus! Where's this guy?"
He must have had a super match at a previous Winter Blast.
Kevin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably did.
That's where I seen him pull, I think.
I'm trying to think, who did we have him pull?
Oh, Kevin was was one of the competitors with the thing with Arm Gods last year, but then after the whole thing was over,
dude,
he pulled just about everybody on the team and crushed them all.
Yeah, we could have just
that's where I see them. Yep.
We could have just had Kevin pull everyone. Yeah, he did at Arm Gods. Oh, there's Nathan McAllen. And Nathan's got a match with Paul Cruz. That's going to be awesome too.
Okay. Yeah, yep.
I can't wait to see that, dude. Those two dudes are huge. But yeah, Kevin beat his opponent at Winter Blast, and then he was like side pulling with all the UK guys and was like killing them all. And they were like, "Where did you find this guy?" I'm like, "He just is around. He doesn't really get out there, you know." Because when I suggested him, they were like, "Nah, who's that, dude? We never heard of him." And I'm like, "I'm telling you, dude.
If we had Kevin Kaler on the team, we probably would have won."
Oh,
yeah.
You got to get him on the tough team down there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We need a rematch with New York.
Kevin has pulled some stuff up in New York. Kevin's done some. Didn't Kevin do a match up there in New York?
No, for probably Steve Hernandez, maybe.
No. Who was it?
No.
I don't know. I know he did. I know he did go up to New York for some kind of super match.
I want to see the teams that were made in Vegas and that from the TAWF league. I haven't heard nothing. I know that all 4 teams in Canada.
Kevin pulled Jamie Staken.
Jamie Staken, yeah, he's a beast. And Kevin whooped Jamie
Rochester.
Staken?
Okay, yeah, I knew it was up in New York.
Did Kevin beat Jamie?
I don't know. Shubich would know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the first MAC card. Oh, okay, was it a MAC card? I wasn't 100% sure if it was a MAC card or not.
Okay. I know Jamie's tough.
Kevin won, but it was good.
Oh yeah, it was a good match. Yeah. Jamie's strong.
Yeah. Yeah. Kevin's good, man. I wish he would travel out there and get his name out there or do some social media stuff, but very, very quiet.
Wasting away. There's a lot of pullers like that, man, that are just like killers, and they're just like, it's like I feel like they are just wasting away. Like, not to be rude, it just no.
Yeah.
I definitely am looking forward to that Cruz McAllen match. Those both guys are beat.
I'm thinking Cruz is the hand guy, top rolling. McAllen's going to be the one sucking them in and ripping them sideways. That's how I picture that match. I don't know who's going to win though. They're both strong fucking guys.
They're both strong as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Yep. I agree, Jerry. Because like
post on socials, I agree, dude. Like, there's so many guys that just don't do social media that they'd get more opportunities if they did, because that's what
Jeremy Parker, bro. Like, good on him. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you can't listen to this, if you can't sell yourself and promote yourself, why the fuck should we do it? Like, if we're promoters and we're, you know what I mean? Why should we promote you? And if you're not willing to invest, if you're not going to invest in yourself, then it's like, you know what I mean? It's kind of like, well, where's your value then? Right. Yeah. And I mean, Jeremy Parker, look, he's gone fucking viral as shit with his lifts and everything. And
dude. And hanging out at the Monster Factory.
Well, that helps, you know. But it's his lifts and his videos really that got him the recognition.
Kevin's first super match ever was at one of those outdoor things during COVID that Rosenblum ran with David Nadeau from Connecticut, and he was like, "Do you think I'm going to win this? You know, to suing me?" And we both said, "You're going to kill him." Absolutely. You know, he just didn't trust himself. Didn't wasn't confident. And we said, "Oh God, you're going to kill him," and he did.
I know, that's the crazy thing about Kevin. He has zero confidence. I'm like, bro, you don't realize how good you are.
Is there more of those those shirts that they're wearing. I want to get my picture with that shirt on. I'm looking at your background.
Yeah.
Which one?
Yeah. The one behind.
Oh man, Jeremy's going
background?
down.
Yeah. See how everybody's got the 98.
Oh yeah. Well, dude, I would love to get all the franchise owners like in a similar picture and use that for all our backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah. I'd put it.
Yeah, we were supposed to have a picture with all the 98 guys at EVW. And it didn't happen.
Barely any showed up.
I brought my shirt.
Yeah.
I almost lost it there too.
Jeremy said, "I'm ready to fuck up the 253 class."
Man, that's
nice. Yeah, he said, he's like, he's gonna go lighter if he can.
He's gonna go lighter.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. I think that's a good move, though. I really do.
Yeah, it looks like mine and Jerry's match is gonna get postponed until I either get down to that class or we can kind of.
Oh, you want to pull Jeremy?
I want to pull Jeremy, but I already have 110 pounds on above him.
What do you think about Easton's performance? There's a chance I got that match. I'm in the running to have that match next year. Armbender,
Yes. I mean, I did see. I didn't watch Montana Armbenders yet.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, you
I
should.
bought the pay-per-view. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah.
What's up with that Josh Wilson dude? Is he everything all good with him now, or is he still?
Yeah, man. No, we're good. We're good. That's what I mean. All these bridges have just been all repaired, man. Yeah. So I mean, for every line,
you keep making them, and I'll keep ruining them.
Sounds fair.
I really try not to be honest.
Yeah. I don't know. I had a really good year at really mending relationships with anybody.
That's good.
Yeah, and like we sponsored them, so we ended up sponsoring the Montana Armbender.
Like him. Cool. You got him, Dion, Dan Schwartz.
Yeah. Well, Dan, I made up with him too. Like we messaged, but Steve Fernandez can eat a dick still. I don't really like that guy. But unless he apologizes for talking shit,
I'll second that. I will second that. He needs to.
I could make up with him. I could make up with him. If you know what I mean.
How do I unsend Anthrax?
I don't know. But what was I talking about again? I wanted to hit a fucking good point there, and something. Yeah, that always happens, man. It always happens. Oh, I was talking about Easton McCormick and shit. Yeah. So the Armbender.
Yeah, that's good.
So Josh put out like a feeler, right? And then he asked me if I wanted a match next year, and he said Ben Brooks or Easton McCormick, and I said Easton McCormick right away, but because I think that kid, like you got to get him now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, and even that's a year away. That kid could level 3-4 more times in a year, right?
Yeah,
so,
these damn young kids, man.
I think honestly, I feel my trajectory. I think in 9 months I'll be far past any level I've ever hit before. In 9 months.
Oh, yeah, text messages. What's going on here?
Yeah,
quit. Try to.
Dave with the updates. 22 watching us, 7 watching Fernandez.
You're stealing.
Oh man.
Yeah.
6 of the 7 are his fake accounts.
I know Ian said that I would be a good match for him. McCormick.
I think so. Well, I think you'd be a good match for a lot of people. I've been watching the poll, and I don't. It's one of those things, right? Like you said, if you can get your lane right, like you're really strong.
Yeah, like no. When I met to say that is like I completely shut me out of that lane. Off the rip.
Yeah. And then you couldn't apply your strength properly.
So I was just immediately on the defense because he just put his elbow out like this, put his shoulder all behind it, and just
Yeah.
I said loaded the shit out of me.
Dude. Kenny said, Brian, can't wait to meet you in person. You seem like my kind of guy.
Well, thank you, Kenny. I want to meet you guys too, actually. I like you guys. You guys are good people. So.
Passwords are terrible.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. What the fuck?
He just throws that in there.
No, they're some of my. The Passmores are like family to me, man.
They're yeah, no, you know what? They're just genuine, right?
Yeah.
Like they're just genuine. You know what? I like genuine people. I hate fucking. I don't like.
That's what gets me in trouble most of the time is I see someone saying something ridiculous.
You wear your heart on your shoulder, and
you know what it is? I can get away with it because Brian, say you speak up, right?
Yeah,
you could lose opportunities because you're a much higher level arm wrestler. I'm not going to lose the opportunity, so I kind of view it like I'll take one for the team because I can do it, and they can't hurt me. But they could hurt other people in our group. So I'm like, if someone has to say something, I'll just be the one to say it. Mm-hmm. And then if they hate on me, whatever, I can take it and, absorb it better than someone that could be affected and lose opportunities in the future.
No, I get it. You know what? I just say I don't have a filter.
Yeah.
You know what I do? I'll admit though, like sometimes I put my foot in my mouth, or sometimes my opinion isn't, it changes, right? And I gotta say sorry and stuff like that. But I'm an open book. I just say how I feel. Always.
Yeah, but say me and you disagreed on something, which we probably do have.
Well,
we're not going to end our friendship over it.
No.
That to me made me feel like there was never a friendship there. If someone's just shut off.
It is true. How many times when you were a kid? How many times when you're even growing up, you had a best friend?
Yeah,
and you would get mad, punch him in the nose. And he cries, nose would bleed. But the next day, you're fucking playing dinky cars in the sand together. You know what I mean? Or, like friends, they're just friends. Like you have your good days, bad days.
I don't think having a disagreement is even close to a reason to end a friendship. So if that happens, I feel like the friendship was never real
anyway.
Yeah.
Well, and another thing is too, I'm the type of guy that, and I know that we're all wired different, right? Everybody's wired different, but I'm the type of guy. I have friends, and people say, "How the hell are you friends with him and him? They're nothing like." Or I'm like, listen, I can be friends with fucking the psychopath down the road. You know what I mean? I don't really. Yeah, whether I agree with him or not, I can see, if I see goodness in a person too, that makes a big difference too. Right? Like, hey, I don't agree with him, but the guy's a great guy. You give the shirt off his back, like you know what I mean? Like, it's like
you don't have to agree with everyone's stuff,
Well, the world's getting so fucked up, right? Because people socially are getting fucked up.
I know.
Like when we were young, we were social. Like I remember knocking on my buddy's door. Hey, is Todd home? You know what I mean? And that's how we did things. Now kids just sit inside, like and it's like this generation now is
they meet on virtual fucking reality. And
it's all about emotions. There's no facts. It's just emotions. Yeah, like it's.
But you would think, not to bring him up again, but Sean's an old school dude. You'd think like he would have been wired like more like us, like, oh, it was just a disagreement. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I mean? He's not really like that though. He's more of like if you don't agree with me, you're the enemy. Well, he looks at it like you're disrespecting him by not agreeing with him.
Yeah, which is weird to me because that has nothing to do with respect.
Mm-hmm.
You just have a difference of opinion, which I think is okay and healthy. That's why you have the friends you have, because like if I'm doing something retarded and you hit me up and go, "Hey Ryan, that was fucking stupid," I'm gonna be like, you know what? You're right, brother. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for setting me straight. That's what you have friends for.
Well, because they'll see things at different angles.
You know how often Billy Ortegas hits me up and is like, "You idiot." Well, stop doing what you're doing. And then I'm like, "Oh, you're right, dude. Fucking, I fucked up." But we're still friends. We disagree all the time.
Yeah. Well, and that really does break it down, right? It's like, people got to stop being so emotional and soft.
Yeah,
that's why I've been listen, and you know what? Pretty soon I'm gonna stop, but I've been beating up on Logan a lot lately because I got mad at him, right? So, but I'm gonna stop it. But I hope he does well this weekend too. Like, just let said that because we actually brought him up on the Mac pod tonight, and yeah, we didn't say his name, but we brought up the thing and we torched him. So, but anyway, it's just like, yeah, I hope he does well, and you know, I got to remember too, he looks older and he's really young, right?
Yeah, he's like 22, 23.
Yeah, exactly. You know, and I gotta take a step back and realize that, you know, like the kid's a young kid.
You bully.
Yeah, he's gonna humble up, and you know what I mean. I'm sure.
Well, look at Bryce Meadows. Yeah. Everyone said when he first came out, like he was really cocky, and some of the older guys talked to him and said, "Dude, you're fucking amazing.
But
bring the cockiness down, and you're going to go way further." And he listened.
Yeah,
and he did. You know.
No, I agree. So anyway, yeah, that was me. Just
I bring up people telling me I'm an idiot. And fucking Drew, Ryan, you're fucking up.
I wish that my tattoos weren't so, because you can't ever tell how good my forearm is because of all the ink on me.
Dude, I got the same problem.
Yeah, it's so dense. So, like, look, you can't even pinch. You couldn't pinch a centimeter of skin on this. It's so solid.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just yeah. Something about this. Yeah.
Yeah. David Shuvich messaged me saying, "Hey Ryan, that was fucking stupid. Stop doing what you're doing." Thanks, buddy. Drew, Ryan, that was really fucking stupid. See, that's what you have. That's what friends are for.
Well, Drew tells me every podcast something. So look, he was hard on me tonight again, the motherfucker. But
good lord,
my friend. Yeah.
But yeah, I could never unfriend someone just for a difference of opinion.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
And when you do have respect for someone, and that happens, like it didn't make me angry. I was more like kind of hurt by it. Like, man, I thought our relationship was better than that. You know.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
If you want to look jacked, lay off the damn ink.
Whoa.
Yeah, the ink. Yeah.
If you don't like.
I think it's a little too late.
Seriously.
Yeah, I think it's a little too late.
Who is it? Just about every Friday, always puts up the forearm. Is John Therian.
Oh yeah,
John Therian's one arm without the ink. You can see the vascularity. You can see the whole works. The one with the ink, you can't see a damn thing. It just looks like a big arm.
That's why I tattooed my penis. It just looks like a big elephant trunk.
Think about how massive this is. But imagine if I didn't have
take a look sometime.
You guys know
you'd be going, what the fuck is that?
You guys know who Kirsten is?
Dude, screenshot that. Drew said something nice.
Kirsten the tattooist?
Oh,
I know everybody, Big Eric. Yes, he's awesome, man. He came to Red Deer a few years back, too. He trained at Red Deer Club. Yeah.
Candy does not want me to have the clowns at Winter Blast. She has a fear of clowns.
The funniest thing is, like, I didn't get to talk to Kirsten much, but we gave him a ride. Jason gave me and Kirsten a ride back to the gym, to the hotel after Mac 4.
Definitely good, Jeremy.
And we were at a Walmart drive-thru, and somebody in the back was honking and like cussing us out. And Constantini rolls down the window, and I just go, "Wrong car, buddy." Yeah, me, Kirsten. Yeah, and then somebody else. I don't remember who the fourth person was. I just go, everybody's just big, massive dudes, you know.
Yeah.
Man,
you guys all get out. You all
have to.
Oh, fuck.
Have to.
Yeah.
The thing that's really stupid is when you put your girlfriend or your wife or whatever on the damn tat, and then things go boom and crash. Hey, whatever. Now what do you do?
So when's this match? What's your first match? Is it Mac or is it going to be the Natty Bros? Mac first?
We're doing Mac, then we're going to stop by Winter Blast, then we're going to do Natty Bros, and I'm done till Mac 5.
No Clowns Friday.
I want to get back. You know what? I fucked up. I should have took that match. You know what? That was my opportunity to be a part of Mac, and I screwed it up.
Well, you said no to a match?
Well, I said yes, but then he fucking changed the date. So originally I had it all worked out, and then he changed it to December 21st. That was Mac 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was going to pull Jason Constantini.
We all got for Nugo versus Stoika tomorrow.
I don't know. I think
Bogdan.
Retard strength.
Yeah, I gotta go Bogdan, dude.
Very, very biased Bogdan.
I'm rooting for Bogdan. I've been watching all his training. I've been watching everything. So listen, I want Bogdan to win.
Yeah.
But like
Nugo's a monster.
Nugo's got some weird, freaky stuff going on. But I think Bogdan should win. I think he's quick. I think he's faster. I think he's got way more lanes. The guy's the most versatile arm wrestler on the table. And now he's that strong, right? Like I never thought him as strong before, and now it's like, wow. So
IQ strength versus retard strength.
I know, but you know what's funny?
You can't say that these days.
I didn't mean to say it earlier, but yeah, the freak strength, you know?
Yeah.
They do have crazy
I actually looked up the whole thing about retard strength, and what it is the people that have mentally challenged people, they do everything at full force. So it looks like they have more strength, but they don't really. It's just they don't know how to be gentle, so they're doing everything like full strength, and you just assume that they're way stronger because they don't have that gentle touch.
I remember when I was a kid, man, there was this guy who he was handicapped, but he was older and he wore like suspenders, and he'd always have the suspenders on. Yeah. But if you yelled at him, he would chase you. So I remember this one time we're like, Looney Lenny, because that's what we called him. And he goes, Rrr! And he ran, he grabbed me. I was like 9 years old, and he threw me over a 9-foot fence into a yard. I'm serious.
I'm not so loony now, am I?
Oh yeah, I was so scared. After that, whenever I did it, I was like so far away when I'd say it. Yeah. I still called him it for like 3 years afterwards.
Looney Lenny. That's
what we called him, Looney Lenny. I know, it was horrible. I know.
We had this chick Amanda that had Down syndrome, and she could just grab a dude and lift him over her head and just hold him there.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, holy Jesus! Like kids would make fun of her, and she would just pick them up and like just hold them in the air. And I'm like, oh my god!
I'm telling you, it's a real thing, man. It's a real thing. But yeah.
You didn't mess with Amanda, dude. Although there was one kid, scumbag, that banged her in the bushes. And I'm like, dude, she has Down syndrome, bro. Like, that's not cool. It's not okay, dude.
It's horrible.
Huh?
Oh, imagine that.
Yeah.
You just made my brain go grow. Like, oh, man. Ryan.
Use the drool as lube.
You just wrecked me. Yeah, you just wrecked me.
Never do that.
I was like, you see the midget porn, but I was like, do you ever see Down syndrome porn?
No.
I'm sorry.
Dude, does that exist?
I don't know. I don't want to see it.
I gotta get on the dark web tonight and double check now.
I just was like, oh.
I don't know if I should continue eating.
Well, actually, remember Life Goes On when Corky? Remember when Corky got that girlfriend on Life Goes On and he banged her? Yeah. And they were like, "You guys shouldn't be doing that." And they got in trouble.
Oh yeah, he did have a girl.
He got hooked up.
They got caught.
Yeah, they banged. Little Corky got some.
Corky, yeah. They even called him Corky.
Corky Thatcher.
I know, but like he's supposed to be on there as iconic and
Charles.
And they call him Corky.
I know that's not nice.
No, I know. It's like
Ryan, you got a comment to pin.
Which one?
You know which one.
Hold on.
It's crazy it's taking you this long.
I don't know if they
Ryan knows.
Which one? The Epstein one? Epstein stuff, I don't know. Could you select one with Down syndrome on the island? I don't know if it's on the menu. God damn, dude.
I would put nothing past the elites.
No, dude. Imagine like that's someone's like weird fetish.
Oh, they Dubai and shit. I heard about it, man. The girls that were like, I'm making big coin now. I'm like, oh, really? Oh yeah, you just go to Dubai. It's like, yeah, oh yeah, okay, yeah. You just have to like. I'm not gonna say it because actually Eric's eating. So no, we're done. I'm done with the conversation.
Dude, I have nothing can gross me out.
Oh, okay, good. But you made a comment a few seconds ago. I thought,
no,
okay.
I was like,
yeah. Now I gotta know, what are they doing over there?
They're just going there to get shit on and pissed on.
Oh,
yeah.
and but they have to eat it and shit.
Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, but they get like hundreds of thousands of dollars for it.
You know what?
Yeah.
Crazy enough. Ooh, look who joins us, right?
You heard the conversation.
I got good news for everyone who was curious. There is actually a Down syndrome woman she's very busty and she posts thirst traps on Instagram and Facebook.
Why am I not surprised that you're following?
He jumps in and he leads with that.
He came on just to tell us that.
I know,
that was it, and I had to let you guys know. They're out there. She's out there posting thirst traps. She's waiting for you to buy a subscription. So
yeah, they do crazy stuff, like the stuff in like Dubai and those countries, dude. Yeah. I mean, they shit in the streets. Of course, they'll shit on someone.
My cousin's dating a girl that went to Dubai and Egypt.
Oh yeah,
she's like 10 years older than him too.
So I could make some money over there.
They got some money, man.
Right. We could make some money for our promotions over there in Dubai, dude.
Okay, that's where all the money is, and
we go there. Take one for the team.
Nose with it.
Take one for the team. Let them shut our chest.
What I'll do is I'll manage you.
Yeah.
You be taking it for us.
Just fucking, as long as I can like hold my nose to my breath and then an hour after, we're good.
I gotta be able to put a clothes peg on the nose.
Yeah. It's in my contract. All in my contract. Like,
I swear.
You think that's how Ryan Bowen's making extra money over there?
Oh, I don't know.
I'll ask him.
You know what? I'm mad at him for making me not hate him anymore. I never liked Ryan Bowen. I never liked him. I used to always think he was just full of shit, only about himself. And then I got to meet him, talk to him, chat with him now a bit, freaking do a podcast with him. I did fucking and a
lot of the stuff that they hate him for, he does it on purpurpose.
Yeah,
like it's his game plan.
I know he does, because actually now that I met him, I actually think he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Yeah.
I agree. He's always been nice to us. 98 and came on our podcast early on.
Membership. He got a membership for Through the Fingers. Nice. He liked the name Nights Mover, so he freaking went and became a Nights Mover. Yeah,
that's great.
Ryan and Chetna or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Well, Brian. So the reason why I wasn't bothered with it because I was eating liverwurst.
Oh, that's even grosser than what I was talking about.
I'd rather eat the shit, dude.
Yeah. My mom would try to feed me that shit on crackers when I was a kid, and I'd puke every time.
Yeah, black bread and liverwurst.
Yeah, there you go. See, okay,
that's crazy.
Yeah, Eric can handle anything.
Now I got to add Dubai to my bucket list. I mean, I would love to visit there, but not for that reason.
Well, tomorrow we're doing a watch party at the dungeon.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna work out, arm wrestle, and watch the match.
Engen would be so mad.
Yeah, I know.
Remember how mad he used to get at all the watch parties, dude? I was like, bro, most of those guys wouldn't go home and get it individually anyway. So
you know what? I understood. The watch parties was ridiculous. Like Engen, he's fucking ridiculous. But like the live commentary at first, listen, I actually, before I hated Engen, I almost sided with him because I'm like, well, I know 10 people that are too fucking cheap that they have no problem just listening to commentary, and they're definitely not going to buy the matches.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And I know lots of people like that, right?
Oh yeah.
But then I had to think, would they even bother to buy it anyway then if they couldn't listen to live commentary? And I'm like, they'd probably just wait for it to come out on for free. So then I was like, oh, you know what? What's the big deal, right? And then we've done it because Dexter actually asked us to do it the one time. So, but I could do it tomorrow, but I'm thinking, why? You know what I mean? Like, no. They got enough people doing it. You know?
What confuses me about the watch party debacle is why didn't they have a different billing option for commercial use?
Aiden, we could do that. That'd be cool.
Like, why can't I buy a commercial rights to one of the pay-per-views so I can watch it at the bar? You know, so they don't.
No, I know what you're saying. Yeah. Well, just make a commercial. You know what they got to do is they got to sell different licensing.
Exactly.
So, yeah, no, exactly. I agree. I agree. If you want to do a watch party and have 100 people watch it, then $200 for that.
Yeah, charge a little extra. That's all.
Whatever.
And a bar would gladly pay that because they're going to make way more off that shit.
Yeah, way more. Yeah, exactly.
Just like the UFC watch parties at bars and stuff.
You know what?
Well, the UFC, they can't afford it. I've talked to a bar owner, and they're like, we have like 175 person capacity, and the pay-per-view is over $1,000 for a commercial license. We'll never make the money back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, here, right. I mean, in the East versus West, they don't have to do that. They do like a $200 one or something. Right?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's actually a good idea. If you can get some bar owners, because here in the bars, all they play is hockey, baseball, basketball, like the normal shit, football. If we can get the bars to start, having arm wrestling playing on the TV screens all the time, that's actually, we could be onto something. Because now you got everyone.
Here's the thing, though. I know that arm wrestling at a bar is frowned upon.
Oh yeah.
That could get you kicked out.
Yeah, no, it's true.
So I don't think they'll even flatter the idea of streaming it on their TVs because you'll have.
What kind of bar are you going to where you get kicked out for arm wrestling?
Yeah, it's pretty normal here, Eric. Here I see arm wrestling all the time.
I live in New York.
That's why.
The second communist state in the USA.
Yeah, no, right? You're right. California's a little worse.
They're suing a video game right now. New York State
is
suing a video game right now.
Yeah, Steve is getting ran through right now.
Can I ask you why does the big city have so much
power over everything?
But they do and they don't though, right? They're actually the ones that kind of screw it up for the rest of the country.
Well, they do.
Why are they so liberal? Like, why is it always the big cities that are so liberal? And the second you leave,
public education,
because it's bred into you right from school.
It's Agenda 21, man. It's by design.
I know it's Agenda 21, and they segregate us, and then they're even trying to. You know what they did here? Oh, and actually, I'm not going to do this to his channel. Honestly, I'm not going to. I'm done. I'm actually leaving, guys. I'm getting off. I got into this conversations last week, and I got shadow banned and everything. So,
oh wait, really?
Yeah, buddy, and you'll know when you're shadow banned because.
But is it because you're in Canada, or
it's just YouTube doesn't like certain things, man.
Damn.
You know what I mean? They don't like. That's why when you post, it always asks you if it's a political thing and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
I always say yes.
Yeah.
Not really.
No. But anyway, it's like they don't like political shit on here unless you're a full out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I almost did it, but because it's not my channel, I stopped. So.
Oh, it's all right.
Yeah. But anyway, guys,
you can get shut, man.
Much love, guys. I gotta go.
All right, buddy.
Hey, Brian, I have a quick couple questions for you.
Okay.
I'm interested in making a metal tabletop for Mac. And I need the measurements for where the legs actually enter the table, like a precise measurement, and then like the compound angle that they're actually interacting with the tabletop with.
Well, I can take detailed pictures for you.
Yeah, if you could measure the interior gap between the legs on each side, and then from 90 degrees do that measurement as well. And then maybe measure the width at the base.
You're gonna try to design one?
Yeah, I mean, I made the all metal Mac table, but Ian Carnegie really got on my ass because I didn't make the legs right, because the legs are supposed to be narrow at the top and they're supposed to come down at an angle.
they changed the new tables. Don't the new tables are straight up and down?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
I don't know if you can see my design, but the new legs are straight. They're straight up and down now. They're not angled anymore. Yeah, the other ones came down and kind of bowed out like this. Now they're just straight up and down, and they bolt right into the base. There's like an under piece of steel that goes under the base, and it's an Allen key, and you bolt the legs into the base, and then it's just straight up, and it's the same thing. It gets Allen keyed bolt to the table too. The legs.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
yeah.
If I could get some details on the new design, I'd love to make another metal table.
Oh yeah. I'll get some pictures for you, buddy. Yeah. I'll hit you up. Is this the name I can message you at?
Yeah. It's me standing on the edge of a cliff. If you look at me.
Yeah. I think I've seen it.
Yeah.
Okay, man. Well, listen, I'm outie. See you guys.
See you, Brian.
Yeah. I'm hopping off too.
Get those measurements.
I'm gonna hop off too.
See you, Eric.
Play some video games.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay on much longer. I got to go on virtual chat, VR chat, kick some ass.
Or are you gonna dress up? You're gonna be a furry?
Oh, no, I ain't starting this. Goodbye.
I might, dude. I went on VR chat and I went into like this bar strip club thing, and I walk in there and I switched to a guy in a wheelchair, and I went up to the bartender and I said, "Is the owner here or a manager?" And he's like, "Why?" And I said, "You don't have a goddamn wheelchair ramp up to the stage, and this place is not friendly to cripples like me, and I'm suing this place, dude." And they like died laughing. They're like, "Dude, no one's ever come in here with that angle. Good job." They were like very, very happy that I did it. But then I realized the 12-year-olds are mean as fuck, dude, on that shit. Mean, nasty people.
I got a question for you.
If anybody out there is on VR chat, come find me, dude. We'll hang out.
If a 12-year-old dog mauled your child,
yeah,
would you think that dog deserved a second chance because it was young?
A 12-year-old dog?
Yeah, I mean it's still developing. I mean it's not that old.
A 12-year-old dog.
It doesn't know better, you know.
A 12-year-old dog is old as fuck, dude.
So you're telling me that if a 12-year-old dog mauled your kid, that you would want it to be punished harshly?
Yeah, just like if an elderly person like touched my kid or something.
So what other characters do you use on VR chat? What do you
Dude, I got the goggles and Martin Apocalypse on there. Me and Ray Romanowski have been going on there doing ladies' night out and dressing up like going to bars and messing with people. Yeah, Josh Tarsadori's on there, dude. So, and if you guys got that headset, come hang out. We should make a 98 place, dude. A 98 arm wrestling.
That's a serious that's a serious amount of hardware to run that program, isn't it? Don't you need like a pretty?
I don't know. Now they set it up like VR chat. VR world is going away. The world is going away.
Huh.
But it's all going to world is going to VR chat. But now you can do VR chat from your cell phone or from your computer. So like you don't even need the headset anymore. And from what I hear on the computer, it's way better than the headset. Better graphics, better everything, better control.
Yeah. That's what I've heard about. Standalone VR chat now.
Dude, I got it for my daughter, and then I'm like, there's no way I'm letting her on this fucking shit, dude. I went to one place and there's like furries cuddling with each other, and it's like a 40-year-old man pretending to be a cat cuddling with like a fucking 15-year-old. I'm like, dude, what is this weird shit?
Yeah.
Don't let your kids on that shit, man.
It's like the nightmare version of Roblox.
It's fucking scary, dude. But like Martin was like, hey, I'm bowling, come bowl with me, and met him at a bowling alley. Bowling.
Hey, have you tried checking your pulse while you're coughing? Do you think it's is it just a tickle in your throat, or do you think do you think it maybe is a cardiovascular?
I don't know. It just came back. It was gone, and now it came back. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm stressing you out. Maybe it's a cardiovascular tick.
I saw that. Yeah, dude. I made my own furry avatar.
How's the shoulder? Have you made it back to work?
No, I still need one more surgery.
Yeah.
So, they actually called me today about it. I got to go get medical clearance all again and see if, whatever. We'll see. But yeah, dude. Yeah, I've been checking. I just got these goggles like 2 weeks ago, so I'm like very new. And I was playing games at first. There's some fun games on there, man. And then, but then I met someone and they're like bringing me to these weird places. And I'm like, dude, this is where I belong. Like, I'm going to be in here trolling these motherfuckers like crazy.
Yeah. It's paradise for trolling. Can't you broadcast music through your speech output?
You could do anything in there.
Yeah. Do lots of crazy.
Dude, it's great. Like this one lady brought me back to her apartment and she's like, starts getting naked. And I'm like, yeah, I'll be back. I got to go. Go rub one out in the shower. My virtual shower. But
got to be careful, though. The Student Affairs Department posted a memo in the showers at the University of Pennsylvania a couple of years ago that asking people not to jerk off in the showers because it jammed the drain.
It does.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that. That shit turns like cement when you get it wet. And
I mean, if you live in the same place long enough, you will learn that very quickly. Like it's real.
Yeah, it's not good. Always wear flip flops or slippers at the gym in the gym shower. Never go barefoot.
I just stopped using the gym shower, dude, because it like that stuff's weird, man. I mean, at least get it down the drain. Why would you leave it on the floor? Like,
or just don't jerk off at the gym. I mean,
yeah, I mean,
goddamn.
Yeah, that's.
But yeah, VR chat, dude, that's some crazy shit, man.
Yeah,
that's why I was gonna let I still will let her play some games because I can pull it up on my TV. But and I can watch like who she's interacting with, and it's like a playground or something for kids. But I won't let her go on VR chat. She's in like the kids section,
Yeah, just sandcastle mode, like offline.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But man, like at first I was getting in trouble because these kids would talk shit to me, and I'd go say something back, and then they'd all report me and shit. Oh my god, little bastards.
Yeah, get baited, dude.
Yeah, they bait you into it.
Yeah.
So, but now I'm the baiter. I'm the baiter.
The masturbator.
Master at baiting. But yeah, dude, there's whatever your wildest idea is, it's on there, dude. There's someone on there doing some crazy shit, dude. My god, dude. Nathan McAllen with a $20 super chat. Winter Blast 2026. Let's go. Fucking love Nathan McAllen, dude. He's like such a good dude, supporter, sponsored Winter Blast for the kids. I got some badass medals for the kids, dude. But yeah, I love Nathan McAllen, dude, and a 98 franchise owner. Super nice, genuine dude. Monster arm wrestler. Thank you, buddy. Super appreciate it. True story, guys. Call plumber cause toilet won't flush. Ends up finding a bunch of condoms flushed in. Guy tells the plumber he's been deployed in the army for the last year and the wife's been home. Oh man. Yeah, that's a shitty way to find out.
Hopefully he helped document that because that's going to be really pertinent information for the divorce case.
Nathan has bigger arms than a lunch lady. Yeah, he does, dude. Guy's stacked. Yep. He definitely is stacked, dude. Crazy. Can't wait to see him at Winter Blast, dude. I had so much fun hanging out with him and his wife at Ray Cody's event out in Arizona, dude. We went out to eat after and had a really good time, dude. Very fun people to hang out with.
Yeah, it sounds like this Winter Blast is going to be really nice. You got some really good people showing up.
I hope so, man. It sucks that there's so much stuff going on because I think we're going to take a real hit on it with everything going on. But I would love to continue to do Winter Blast. But it's like, we put a lot of money and time and energy into it. And then if we don't get the proper turnout, it can really hurt us. And it's like, as an organization, we have to look at that as a whole because, I mean, we could throw in the amount of time that we stay away from Winter Blast, we could throw 2 of our regular size tournaments and not take such a loss. And you know what I mean? So hopefully people will start to realize that. And like, if they really want us to continue to do a large tournament like that with the quality we put into it, the medals and the dragons, like we need people to come to it, and last year, like a few guys were like, oh, I can't make it because we did super matches at practice last week. And I'm like, Jesus, dude.
So why did they change the sit down date? Because that seemed pretty.
I don't know. And then they threw that on top of us. James Reed's got an event 2 weeks before Winter Blast, 2 weeks after. Sean Hancock's throwing the Vegas thing 2 weeks before Winter Blast and one on top of us. I'm like, man, these guys just fucking, why? I wouldn't do that to them, But
when I asked him about Winter Blast, oh well, it was the only date we could get. Oh bullshit.
Oh, thanks, Nathan. Yeah, that was a good one. That was fun, man. That was fun. And but, and that's the level of stuff we want to continue to do. But if, like Arm Gods, they got a lot of cool stuff going on. They want to bring super matches to America. But if people don't show up to support it, it's hard for them to justify coming over here and not making any money, or you know what I mean? So these are all things like I hope people think about, like just come out and support things. And if we throw lots of small tournaments, and those I don't really care whether people come from far or not. It's more for the local guys. But when you see a big tournament in an area, like go support that big tournament, because those guys, those big ones cost a lot to put on. So just keep that in mind. If you can support a big tournament that's in your area rather than a small one, go for the big one, because the small ones will be fine. It's the big ones that take a hit, putting a lot of money into them and time and effort. But yeah, hopefully this year will be good, despite all the challenges and me being hacked by people for whatever.
Yes. Did you block me on Facebook, or is your account just deactivated?
Dude, it's gone. I had to start a whole new one. Just look me up again. It's the same exact fucking profile. Just now, I had to start a brand new one.
I'm just so used to people blocking me on Facebook. I was just like, oh, fuck it. There's someone else.
Yeah, I didn't block anyone. So actually, if any of you out there were my friends before, please add me, because Facebook's only letting me add like 3 friends a day. And then they're like, oh, you've added too many too quickly. And I'm like, what the fuck, dude? How the hell am I going to get back up to 5,000? So if you were my friend, shoot me. It's easier if you shoot me a friend request, because it'll take forever for me to get you one. So please add me on Facebook. Devin versus Vitaly, East versus West, world champion left hand. Who do you guys got? I want Devin to win, but I don't know 100% if he will, because I've seen them practice pull a little, and Devin's never beaten him in a practice pull lefty.
I want Devin to lose, but at the weigh-in and face-to-face, I mean, their measurements look very similar. I think it's going to be a lot closer than I'm hoping for. I'm hoping he gets his arm ripped off, but
righty though, Devin just dominated them when they gripped up, and just like you could see him toying with them.
Yeah, I mean,
but lefty is a different story. But I think Devin will win. I hope Devin will win, but I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a good one. I think it's going to be fairly close. It's hard to decide which way it's going to go. I don't know, but I think 5 years ago it would have been a slam dunk for Vitaly.
Yeah, I think so too. But Devin looks mad. He doesn't look that healthy though. Like he looks massive, but he doesn't. His face looks like it's about to blow up. Like fucking, you know.
Yeah, I mean his skull looks different. You know, he's always talking about those skull measurements, and his head definitely looks different.
Good night, guys. Good luck at all those pulling tomorrow. Stay safe and pull smart. Nice. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens with that, man. Devin, he looks so massive in it, but his face looks like almost unhealthy, like his blood pressures, like there's veins in his fucking face. You know what I mean? I'm like, God, dude, he looks like he's about to pop. I hope he's okay, man. You know, these matches, even though we want to see them, they're not worth dying over. They're not worth your health, you know?
I don't know, man. You have to be aware of the possibilities, and you have to be accepting of all of the possible consequences.
Oh yeah.
But if you can't accept those consequences, you shouldn't do it.
He looks like he could grow a foot on the side of his skull. Yeah, dude. He does, man. Yeah. I was like, damn, dude. Let me see. See if I think I have a picture.
Famous but dead young.
Oh, dude, isn't that something? I'm going through my phone pictures, and my daughter must have got a hold of my phone and took all these ridiculous freaking pictures. God damn it. Thought I had one of
yeah, Americans do very well in Masters because you know a lot of the Kazakhs and Georgians and whatever did.
Hey, look at that. Doesn't that look like dangerous?
I mean, it looks like a dangerous human being. I don't think it looks like cardiovascularly. I don't think it looks dangerous.
I don't know, man. When he was moving around in this, like this was taken from a video. When he was moving around, it was like there's like fucking veins popping in his face. Like he looks like he's ready to fucking pop. Like, dude, I hope he's all right.
Or you think he's got hypertension?
Who else cried when Devin lost? Yeah, dude, that was sad. Roy says Devin wins impressively. What's his blood pressure at? That's what I would want to know, man. What's his blood pressure at to make his face have veins in it, dude? Neck is like a tree stump, yeah. But
have you ever seen the AI prediction of what like someone who could survive a car crash would look like?
Oh yeah.
That's what Devin's neck looks like.
Big thick neck, dude. Like that dude that had the huge neck, and there was all kinds of internet memes. The black guy with the big thick neck.
Oh, yeah, the Trapzilla. Yeah, he's that bodybuilder is really interesting. Have you ever looked into him? Like actually beyond the meme?
Oh.
He does some serious weight on his neck. I'm pretty sure
Oh no, I think you're thinking of someone else.
Oh,
this dude was just like a black guy with a thick neck. He has like a deformity. His neck's just like wide. Called him wide neck.
Oh, okay.
He was hanging out with that kid long neck.
Okay.
Like it was, like a freak show guy.
Well, there's a black bodybuilder who trains his neck specifically. I think he lifted 405 pounds with his neck.
That's crazy.
And his neck is like a triangle.
I can't lift that with both arms.
Yeah.
Let alone my neck.
Yeah. It's too much.
Oh, thanks, man. Love y'all podcast. We're the best. That's awesome. We're the best on Friday because we're the only ones on Friday.
Well, you say that, but Mac was on earlier.
Could Devin's head fit through a hula hoop? He just wears it as a sweat, like a headband. Anyway, I gotta go hit all the strip clubs on VR chat.
All right, man. Well, hey, you mind if I ask you a couple questions offline when you end this?
No, not at all. But thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm going to end the stream. So FTG to us.
Yep.
Fuck those guys. Boom.